Now, you know, I ain't one to usually be busting ghosts. Me and ghosts were on good terms. I ain't one to be busting them, but some ghosts gotta be busted. Particularly while they are terrorizing the fine dame that has invented my favorite weapon of all, the gun. We're going to the fucking Gun Manor DLC in west of Loathing, which is all the way over here in Dirtwater. Never mind, I found a cave called the Shaggy Dog Cave, so we're gonna investigate that first. Hello? There any shaggy dogs in here? Hello? Some fellow was really into plaques. Think they're important? Only one way to find out. Yeah, I guess. What do we got? There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. A record of the events of Expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. As in, he writes plaques. I got it, I get you. Having acquired through various and sundry means a story in which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time. A map purporting to lead the large cache of jewels and ingots and precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Cole Jr. in the years before the cows came home. I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart, a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, a mine and pick, a large coil of rope, 1 large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, 1 large and shaggy dog, and a butt-for. After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived at a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to wash the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Cy, who was satisfied with water. The barman provided our drinks as requested and then withdrew from a small wooden box underneath the bar, asking if we'd care to witness something real interesting. Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave. He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on our map. Hello, Panther Dude. Welcome to the stream. Something real interesting, huh? They did not care for the box. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt-for and the entire basket of eggs, apart from that one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. We also discovered that the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Cy, after drawing of lots, to share. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt-for, we headed to the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took a small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months, rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, shows my sheriff badge. Oh, should I have my badge on? There, I also have a badge now. Just so people are aware I am the sheriff. In order to pass the time on the trip, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of length. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that had happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater, when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which fortuitously still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed it in the wagon with our tools. This guy writes plaques like nobody's business. Our next encounter was the nomadic goblin tribesman, who we discovered spoke excellent English. It inquired as to our destination. We replied that we were looking for Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading on the correct course and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed and continued on our way. Sometime later, we encountered the large adobe hut, accompanied by two identical-seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar given that there were two of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. The hermits. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt-for, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave, carefully keeping our excitement in check lest we become incautious. We unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were rested, we decided that the time had come to explore the cave. 1 egg between 4 men. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit with the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate amount of light. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse, and there was no side passages which might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave, and we engraved them with a tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story. Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusting iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of an antique old oil lamp shone brilliantly upon the jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Coal Jr. Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. A completely empty hole. I'm so glad that adventure was fortuitous for them. I'm so glad. Their fortuitous adventure is truly one to behold. Now I have to walk all the way back after reading 30 plaques. Hi RMB Dreams. Welcome to the streams. It's a long ass cave. The aristocrats! What? Ha, forget it. Okay. That is what you say after saying an extremely long setup to a joke that makes no sense. The aristocrats. Alright. Let's solve this gun problem. I performed live in front of 1,500 people today. That is crazy. I've already been in here. Congratulations. I'm about to bust some ghosts. Oh my god. The fucking... The painting. It's wouching me. I'm turning these lamps off. The ghost will feel safer. The house of Miss Terry Gunn. Teresa Terry Gunn, born 1847, built this stately, if architecturally unusual manor house in the late 70s, completed in 1877, using the proceeds of her famous invention, the gun. You know what this is a reference to, right? That's what my going live message is. It's just like it's about the Winchester Manor because Lady Winchester was fucking fully haunted, and she went crazy building a silly house, which I would like to visit sometime, to be honest. After her retirement in 1891, she graciously opened many of her rooms to the public as a museum and a historical center. Oops. Whew. It's cold as a federal grant administrator's heart in here. I wonder what's causing that. You don't think it's, you know, all that ice? Nah, you got it backwards. The ice couldn't be here if it wasn't cold to begin with. That's science. Sounds kind of fun to build a whack house if you have the means. That is true. Like, if you got nothing else to do, you could build a silly house. Maybe the house heat got shut off somehow? We better see if there's a furnace or boiler or something. It'd probably be in the basement. This is a fuckload of ice. Your eyesight isn't good enough to really examine this painting. The intercom is making an annoying humming, crackling noise. Hello? Psst, head. Ah, Ghost just said hell at me. Spooky. I would make a door to the 3rd floor into thin air. Well, clearly you weren't one of the developers of Dark Souls 2. I'm pretty sure that's not a ghost. The intercom's just busted. Hello? Slow? Hoofed it. Miss Gunn? No, Miss... Oh man, that would have been a pretty good joke if the intercom wasn't broken. Would it? Miss Gunn, did you know your intercom is broken? You'll have to stop. My intercom is broke. Are we just gonna do these old vaudeville gags all day? What do you mean old? It's 1895. Vaudeville is at its peak. Miss Gunn, we're here about the ghost extermination you requested. Well, one of us is and the other one is just generally adventuresome. Can we have a word? I can't out what you're saying. Come up floor. Alright, the floor it is then. What? Alright, up to the preserved floor. Painting's only kind of good. It's one of those round fruits. I'm going in the cellar first. Dusty old cleaning supplies, old photos. I don't recognize none of these people. Oh, fuck, spiders. What's inside this? Double silk pantaloons. What's going on with that? It's spiders? Oh, fuck yes. Extremely silky pants. That gives me 10 moxie and 20 cold resist. Paint. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's so scary. A Plotco lock, eh? Lucky for us, I have a key for every model they make. Florence fumbles a giant key ring out of her pocket and finds the one that unlocks the door for you. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, a lab. Check it out. Florence starts excitedly pointing around the workbenches and shelves. They must have been doing some really good science down here. I don't even recognize half this stuff. Okay, well, don't accidentally blow us up or anything. Psst, relax. I have an advanced degree in tinkering and fiddling. I'm pretty good at that too myself. You assume that all 3 of these boxes contain the same thing, but you don't know what it is. Bismuth. Do not eat. But I want to eat the bismuth. Device. Purpose of the device. Blueprint on the wall. Oh, fuck. I need 50 mysticality to read this. Gunsmithing tools. Ooh. The worst gun. I made the worst gun of all time. It does 1 damage. I see. Grab the science stuff. Mine. Science doohickeys. How we doing, Florence? She raises an eyebrow at you and glances at one of her weird instruments. According to my weird instruments, there are 13 ghosts left on the premises. More precisely, there are 4 left on the 1st floor, 4 left on the 2nd, and 5 on the 3rd. I found something for you. Oh, I love sciencey junk. Thanks. A dwarmium-coated diode. Neat. Oh, her gun damage has been increased. That's kind of epic. Let's see. I could increase Shoot Nanny. I could also give myself more Moxie or Grit. I'm at 80 Moxie. I could increase my Mysticality to 50 probably. No, not yet. But close. And we'll increase Glamour. Why not? Quite a cellar they got here. Heck, this cellar alone was bigger than our whole house was. What's a body do with this so much space? I guess we'd ask the spiders. Hello, spiders. Prepare for death, spiders. Prepare for doom, spiders. How have the Professor Layton games been going? They haven't really been going. Only 5 damage? Ow! What the fuck? These spiders are extremely dangerous. She missed. What just happened? I'm fighting spiders. Miscellaneous spider parts. That's a big spider. Can its hide despite its size? Why is she so weak all of a sudden? Alright, she's scared of spiders. Whatever. You're casually fighting spiders in a game. These spiders are large and dangerous. And my friend here is scared of them. Anyway. Spider egg omelet. Spider pie. Why are there so many goddamn spiders in here? What the fuck is that? Is that a joust? Shoot on up it. What? Huh? Seems this machine is designed to suck up coal and send it through the wall, but then again, you're no expert on matters of coal. Or sucking. Are you a ghost? You holler for Florence and she comes over to you. Whoa, Nelly, hold on a second. That's a ghost. Those things are dangerous. I wasn't expecting to see any of these here. What? You're a ghost hunter. You're here specifically to hunt ghosts. No, that's just ghosts. This is a ghost. A greater haunt originating from spectral transmissions. Totally different from a ghost. Except for the... Anyway, these things can be pretty tough. Heck, I knew I should have brought a bismuth bomb. Bismuth. It's a sort of silvery metal that screws with spectral energy. Bismuth isn't even silvery. It forms little, like, rainbowy squares. So where do we get a bismuth bomb? Okay, well we can go build a bismuth bomb. There's a workbench right over there. What's the difference between a ghost and a ghost? Well, ghost in all caps is an acronym. Hey, can you build a bismuth bomb for us, please? Hey, Florence, can you make a Bisquick bomb out of this stuff? Bismuth! Come on, woman! It says it right on the containers! Fine, but can you make it, though? Hell yeah, I can! Stand back and watch a master at work! Florence goes to town with a hammer and pliers and comes back with a metal sphere. It has a grinning skull painted on and a big red button on the side. Well, that's properly intimidating, at least. And it ain't just a pretty face. Groovy. Alright, let's blow up this all-caps ghost. With a bomb. Alright, go for the bomb. Well, that worked a proper treat. It's a ton of coal. Alright. Oh, fuck. Oh, cool. Okay, so the coal chute just does that. Okay, so we can pull coal up. Let's fight these fucking spiders. Oh my god, they're so fast. Oh. You guys, what? What the fuck are you guys doing to me? Die, you freaks! I missed most of them. Ow. Don't do it. I got so angry about losing that fight that I passed out. Hell. And damnation even. Alright, we gotta go to the pet cemetery. When will there be more Professor Layton content? I don't know, actually. I definitely intend to do more Professor Layton. It kind of slipped my mind for a while. Alright, so we're gonna find a buffalo skeleton in here for sure. Right? Hundreds of buffalo human skeleton hybrids. Uh-huh. Alright. Grab all of the buffalo bones. The turlets. Bones rule. Milk after Icker. Might as well try to reanimate Wicker. Milk after blood. Rituals at dud. Okay. Blood before Icker. Start that soldier's ticker. Okay. So, blood before Icker. Blood after Icker. Fail and turn to liquor. Blood before Icker. Start that soldier's ticker. Okay, so Icker after milk. Rituals smooth as silk. Okay. So we want... You only get one chance? Oh, I tried this already, I think. Because this is... So we want... Blood before Icker, but also Icker after milk. So we want blood, milk, Icker? No, because milk after blood doesn't work. What vat did you use? I don't know. Icker after milk. Milk, blood, Icker. Milk. Oh, yeah, I used blood and Icker, I think. Lemonade. Milk, milk, lemonade. Well, I just fused it shut by accident. Milk. Milk. Icker. Alright, and now I'm gonna do something smart and get myself a full glass of milk. It would have given fudge. I think that makes sense. It melts the milk faucet. I put 3 things of milk in there. Big beaker full of milk. Well, at least I have this box of buffalo bones. If you got it right, you would have gotten a second companion. That makes sense. Fire snakes. Ooh, kill him. He's not necessary or anything. That's what I figured. I can't believe I hit 1 snake. Ow. Ow. Be gone, snake! Yeah, something I full-on didn't realize until very, very, like, later was just... He shoots for half current HP and moves before you. Interesting. is that if you have the multi-shot thing and you aim at someone behind another person, you will shoot all shots. And any that, after the first person dies, it just shoots the person behind it for the rest. Which I wish I had known, like, ages ago. They would have made so many things different. Meat drop bonus, spell damage, maximum AP, melee damage, ranged damage, armor, item drop bonus, speed. Let's go fast. Let's get fully fast. All right. All the way back to dirt water. Alright, let's go to the parlor. Rat Sid. Red folks sure do have a strange taste in art. Tea service. Well, I have the tea service items. I do wish I knew how to call the coal up to a higher floor, because I feel like that would help melt the ice. All part of a big puzzle for a weapon you don't need. Well, if I get it, that certainly wouldn't be a problem, would it? Let's go kill some gosh darn spiders. Why are they so fast? Why are you fuckheads so fast? $64 damage? That's just an awful lot of damage. Freaking spiders. Oh, gunman or carriage house. That's not helpful. Something tells me you need to eat. I think you're silly. I think you're right. Oh, a maze? Gunman or hedge maze was erected in 1888 for the entertainment of guests and the family's then 2 daughters. You're welcome to meander its path, so we recommend caution during the winter. Yes, obviously, we've all seen The Shining. Actually, we're not going to stay out altogether because some crazy wizard moved in and has been animating the shrubs. Well, damn. What the fuck? Get the hell out of here. Hey, what's up? Whew, thanks. You think a gal could sit and eat her lunch in a weird hedge maze without getting accosted by monsters? What is the world coming to? You said it. Is it safe to go? I guess I should get back to work. What do you do here? I work in the visitor center. I run the token smashing machine. We sell these little brass tokens stamped with the museum logo. You can either use them on the wishing well or run them through a machine that rolls them flat and stamps the museum logo on them. That's my job. It stamps the museum logo on them again. Yeah, but they're longer after that. Huh. So you think it's safe to leave yet? Yeah, it should be fine. 78 XP, baby. What's this way? Oh. Well, there's just a bunch of stuff in here. Tea service with tea leaves. Meat bush. Frisco poppy. It's a shockweed plant. Oh, cool. You hold the token over the well and try to think of something to wish for. After a few seconds, you accidentally drop the token into the well without making a wish. Dang it, I wish I had that token back. You hear some chimes and a rope appears on the wishing well's crossbeam. Well, ain't that just... Okay. What the fuck is this? Some kind of Leafs monster? Oh, fuck. Anyway, shoot science pistol him. You fully missed. Why are you so bad at video games? Magic-infused leaf. Anyway. What the fuck? What the hell is this thing? Boiler is off, but the coal tank is fuel. Okay. Spigot. Tea service with tea! We got tea, baby! Oh. Hey, you okay in there? What? What? I can't understand you. Hang on, I'll poke you a mouthhole. There, you're saying? Hi, hello, salutations! Hey, you okay? I've certainly been better. What happened? I was practicing my greetings. I'm the museum greeter. Is that something that requires a lot of practice? Practice makes perfect, right? And there's an old mannequin down here that's perfectly good for practicing on. It's getting increasingly weird. Anyway, a bunch of giant spiders grabbed me from behind. It was quite a surprise. I would imagine so. I should probably get back to work. It wouldn't be right to allow visitors to go ungreeted. Can you let me out of this cocoon? Sure. Whew, thanks. I climbed down the wishing well to get here. You should probably leave the same way. Great! Stop by the entrance later and I'll give you the official museum greeting. Well, rescued. And the boiler's going, which means, should be warm in the house, at least. Left. 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 Out here again, I guess. You see, I don't know nothing about mazes. Pinto and kidney beans. Aha! Turning on the boiler solved our ice problem. My scientific hypothesis has been proven correct. But we don't have direct evidence connecting the ice to the... Don't you try to pull a post hoc ergo-propter hoc on me. I'll shoot you with my science rifle. In that case, I totally agree with you. Let's hunt some ghosts. Look, I'm just saying, she's fucking terrible with that science rifle. I could definitely take her. No fucking problem. She whiffed a pissed off ghost. Ice room. There we go. Oh. Hi, excuse me? You seem to be trapped in a block of ice. That was what I wanted to talk to you about, actually. Can you get me out of here somehow? Besides the whole frostbite thing, I'm supposed to be running the elevator. Oh yeah, how about a whole lot of fire? Whoa, 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 hey, no, stop! Better close your eyes. With a loud whoosh, the elevator operator is freed from her block of ice and also from her eyebrows and a fair amount of her hair. Oh, thanks, I guess. I'm gonna go see if I can find some burn cream before I get back to the elevator. A job medium well done. I can't believe somebody just left the ice machine open, which caused the freezing to happen. Let's see, mumbling, yeah, something about eggs? How much mysticality do I need to try and figure that? 45? I can get there. Probably. Upgrade Shoot Nanny. I don't care how bad it sucks. I'm gonna upgrade it. I need to upgrade my fucking... I need to do something to increase my mysticality by, like, a lot. +3 to all stats, but I can't put it on the extra black hat because it already has the thing on it. What I need is something delicious to add to my mysticality. Or perhaps some clothes. 9 mysticality. Okay. So I'm at 34. One of these days I want to do a playthrough to get as many hats as possible. I mean, considering that they just, I mean, considering that they show you all of your hats at the end. Sigiled pistol. +3 poison. +5 mysticality. There we go. Hang on a second. You tried to poach an egg by shooting it? For dadgum, yes, that's what I did. Heck, course I did. That's how you poach an egg, Pappy. Don't raise no fool. But, dadgum, first lurker egg rolled out of the way of the bullet. Ricocheted off the bottom of the cook pot and got me right between the peepers for dadgum. That's not how you poach an egg. What are you talking your head like that? Course 'tis. No, it isn't. Dadgum, girl, me and my Pappy and his Pappy been poachers all our lives and know more about poaching than you ever will. Okay, but that's not the same kind of poaching. What's all this dadgum sass much talking, girl? Poaching's poaching. I'm gonna prove you so wrong. I fucking gotta figure out how to poach an egg. Piss. If I can get myself a poached egg, I will show him. Spencer. Oh, fuck! Oh, Jesus, no! Oh, God! The ghosts! Oh. This ghost is cramming his face with invisible food. Maybe he's the ghost of an emperor? Hey, buddy! Hey! Huh? Come on, man. At least use a napkin or stick your pinky in his out or something. Oh, hey, sorry about that. I'm just so hungry. What's going on here? This waiter doesn't know how to make ghost food, so he's just giving me imaginary food and hoping I wouldn't know the difference. I feel kind of bad about dragging him into this mess, but I've been pretending to eat it to humor him. I'm starving. Huh, you need some actual ghost food? Maybe I can help you out. Oh God, yes please. Specifically what I want is a bowl of chili. A bowl of chili without a gun in it. Okay, what? That's what I'm craving. I guess it's because of how I died. How'd you die? Well, I was eating some chili. It had a gun in it. Did you choke? What? No, it went off and shot me to death. Look, all I know is I need to eat a bowl of gunless chili in order to satisfy my hunger and pass on to the afterlife. Okay, well, I'll see what I can do. He's too busy. Okay. Small blowtorch. Oh, fuck. Thank you for the subscription. Shall I bring you pizza slices once it arrives? Yes, please. Alright, so I need a bowl of gunless chili. Ghost chili, specifically. And I need a poached egg. Or I need to show someone how to do a poached egg. I don't even have an egg. Where am I gonna get a fucking egg? Alright, I'll go to the second floor. Alright. Oh, you fucked up the elevator operator, huh? I think I was supposed to get the blowtorch first. I used kerosene in a match. But she's fine. She's all... Oh, cool, a gallery. T's. Ats. Tats. Stats. States. Statues. That's not a statue. Statutes. Yeah, habeas corpus, modus operandi. Hello? Hello? Sir, I saw you move. Sir, you're not even on a stand. Sir. Stop. Okay. I'll read the stats. T's 8, Ats 9, Tats 3, Stats 7, States 45, Statues 3, Statutes 69, 105. Okay. Hey, man, there's only 3 statues. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? Look, I'm 95% certain you're a real person, not a statue. What are you up to? I'm a statue. Go away. Okay, now I'm 99% sure. Go away. What's your name? Paul, go away. Hi, Paul. I'm Kitty. What are you doing? I'm pretending to be a statue so the ghost won't get me. Go away. You'll blow my cover. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Objection! Huh? What are you objecting to? Your face! Overruled. What's your problem anyway? Bah! It's legal stuff. You'd never understand. Well, yeah, try me. Fine, what's the maximum legal caliber for a civilian handgun? 800? 800? Try again when you actually know something about gun law, or anything. Nuts, was I close? Well, I definitely have to learn gun law. That's just the truth. More laws. I want to read them so I can learn gun law. Even outside of my need to remove the ghosts from this location. Okay, it's an O. Second O. What is the first letter? Ah! 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 Oh yeah, Keith Haring painting. A book is a terrible thing to not read. What's this do? Ah! Ah! Funk and Wagnalls. Funk and Wagnalls. Type of mechanical radish used in teaching. Huh. Alright, that's Funk and Wagnalls. Gun law. To transport a policeman with a pretzel. I don't think that's true. Dictionary. Smartass. Smartass. You see smartass. CF recursion. Excuse me, but shh. Oh, sorry, I was just shh. Okay, geez, is this good? I suppose it will do. Now, what was your question? Can you help me with some... Can you... Shh! Can you help me with some library stuff? Could you perhaps be more specific? I'm looking for some of that delicious paste. The paste is for book repairs, not for eating. Aw, please? No! Shucks. Library stuff. I'm looking for a book on a specific topic. I'm afraid our card catalog is out being reorganized. Someone sorted all the cards by call number instead of just by title or author, which made it quite useless. You'll have to search the stacks manually. How do I get started? If you cannot find a book on a similar topic to what you're looking for, its call number will direct you to other books on that topic. Okay, thanks. Well, I gotta find one about gun law. Oh, hey, man. There's a guy lying here, trapped underneath a large book. You okay under there? Shh! No talking back there! Sorry. Jeez. Book about geology. 45 muscle. Shit. I ain't that strong. Unless... Alright, I need 45 muscle and I'm at 20 CX. I think I got rid of, like, all my muscle stuff because I'm a fool. I didn't realize. Maybe I'll just eat some stuff. I would like to increase my muscle, please, via snacks. Your food, your booze, potions, combat items. Military grade whiskey. Surgical gin. Damage, El Vibrato. Decent wine. Cheap whiskey. Whiskey on the rocks. That's only by 3. Not quite enough. Cactus beer. Hardtack. I wish I could search by stat increase. Moxie. Melee damage. Muscle by 10. Muscle by 3. Muscle by 5. Okay. That's getting somewhere. Muscle by 6, but it's tainted, so I don't really want to do that. Alright. Tripe pie. 31. Spider pie. What was the 5 increase? I know there's one around here somewhere. Muscle by 10. These are all by 5. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good. Instant grit. Okay. So I'm at 39. Let's see. 9 for the rest of the day. That's moonshine right there. Hell yeah. And then... Mysticality, Moxie, Muscle. Alright, I'm too drunk now. I am fully too drunk. Melee damage, armor, speed. Cow's blood. Blood building tonic, sarsaparilla. Cat's eye, clove drops. Putrid cow bile feels like something I should not drink. El Vibrato seltzer. Excellent. Alright, let me get this book off you. Ooh, thanks. I never thought I'd get out from under there. At least now I know about the particular type of brand it described on that one page. How'd you get trapped like that in the first place? Well, I work at the info desk at the visitor center, so on my breaks I like to research different kinds of info. You know, just in case anyone asks. I guess you know whenever someone might ask you about rocks. Exactly! Oh, I'm late getting back. Thanks again. Feel free to stop by my counter if you have any questions. Sure thing. I wish I knew where to look for books. I should go talk to all these people I'm saving, I guess. They might help me out. Restroom. Old-timey ointment. Indulge it. That's right. I have taken the shower curtain. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I've stolen it. Got a Mobius strip. Oh, cool. It's Nighthawks, but different. Room 1, room 2. A ghostly clerk runs, or hovers quickly over to you. No, dear. I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. Why not? What's in there? A customer. He hasn't paid his bill, so I was forced to lock him in there until he does. I know it seems mean, but one has to take a firm hand with these things. How much does he owe you? 1,000 meat. How's he supposed to get the meat to pay you if you won't let him out? That's a fair question, dear, but that's on him, I'm afraid. Would you take 500? Well, I suppose it's better than the nothing I've gotten out of him, and he seems perfectly content to stay locked in there, so... Alright. Alright. Oh, hey, asshole. Congratulations, I freed you. You're free. Huh? Free from what? Well, from being locked in this room with nothing to do except read that magazine. Ah, so you have freed me from having an excellent excuse for not doing my crappy job. Well, you freed me from the burden of relaxing in here instead of emptying trash cans and cleaning toilets. Great. Look, you're a real hero. Could you just I could just lock the door again? No, it's too late now. I'm free. Free as the wind blows. Free as my job blows. Thank you. You're welcome. Well, at least I got XP out of that. Your body, your children. How to acknowledge your money in 10 minutes a day. Your spouse, your soul. Limitless rules of believing in other people. Modern snake oiler. That's free XP, baby. And nothing else. Mattress. Free money. A little bit of recuperating for my loss. I'm gonna open that. Mirror on this vanity doesn't work. Painting the countryside is nice, but there's nothing very interesting about it. Looks like some sort of thing you'd find hanging over your bed at a mid-priced hotel room. Or a bed and breakfast, come to think of it. Guess it's a little weird that's hanging over a stepladder instead of the bed. Maybe the last occupant was a really short art aficionado. Happy little trees. Okay, according to the signature, this is the original Darius Klieg. You've never heard of him. You know, now that you're looking closely at it, it seems like the paint is sticking out from the wall more than you'd expect. Well, what do you know? There's another painting underneath it. A painting of a safe. This house must be really old if it's got jokes of this vintage. Very realistic painting of a wall safe. It's captioned, Ceci n'est pas un coffre-fort. Take it off the wall. Behind it is, of course, a wall safe. Crack that safe, baby. Rolled up poster of Rita Hayworth. What? Turn out to click the back of the safe swings open, revealing a secret passage. What the hell? I annoyed the sewing thing by elevator button. Neat. Turn that off. What the fuck? Delicious candy. More science stuff. Turn that off. Hey, freak. Hello there. Are you here to laugh at me? Huh? No, not at all. I wouldn't do that. No, of course you wouldn't. No one ever laughs. I never made a single person laugh in my entire career. That's a left turn I wasn't expecting. What was your career? I used to design gags and novelties, but I was terrible at my job. I couldn't come up with a single novel idea. This conversation seems oddly familiar. See? Even my very presence is unoriginal. You're just being too hard on yourself. I bet you invented all kinds of good stuff. My best invention was a fake vomit. It looked just like fake vomit, but surprise, it's real. Haha. That was the one that got me fired. What other novelties did you invent? You must have one good one. What other novelties did you invent? You must have had one good one. Well, I invented a can of mixed nuts that had a spring in it, so when you open it, the nuts spray out everywhere. That's kind of funny. Nobody would ever open the can because of how it said deadly venomous snakes on the label. Anything else? You know those flowers you wear in your lapel and it sprays water in someone's face when they smell it? You invented that? That's a classic! No, I tried to combine it with a chewing gum made out of hot peppers. You invented a boutonniere that maces people? Uh-huh. People seem to like those little sea monkey things, so I thought maybe I'd do that except funnier. And then I thought itching powder is pretty funny. You made itching powder out of brine shrimp? No, they're aquatic, it wouldn't work. I used spider eggs. Oh my god. Anything else? I tried to make an ultra-realistic stink bomb using pure methane gas. It turns out pure methane is actually odorless. That isn't why farts smell bad. Also, it's extremely flammable. You know those fortune-telling fish? The little cellophane things that curl up in your hand to predict the future? Sure. I don't know how it happened, but mine were 100% accurate. It was always terrible news. I tried to improve on the classic rubber chicken. Let me guess, not rubber? Good guess. Once I made some glasses that let you see through people's clothes. Wow! Right down to their skeletons. Huh, okay, well that's still pretty cool. Except for the part where they get cancer, yeah. I told you all the ones I can remember. I could tell you again if you want. No, that's okay. How'd you die? I was working on a new adventure, Exploding Cigar. I thought it would be pretty good. You light a cigar and it's fine for a second, but suddenly it goes off with a big bang. And you jump in surprise and everyone laughs because you nearly had a heart attack. Funny, right? Sure. I hit a snag in development, though. What happened? Well, I figured I'd use gunpowder for the explosives, and you can buy it already packed in these little brass cartridges, so that can seem convenient. Do you mean bullets? My first test one was a real mess, I can tell you that. I can imagine. So anyway, now I'm a failure and I'm dead. Maybe I can help you out. What do you mean? Well, your initial idea was pretty funny, I guess. It's just your execution was the problem. My execution was the problem? You're a laugh riot. Maybe you can help me after all. I'll see if I can figure something out for you. So I need to make an exploding cigar that does not kill people. Hello, dear. Welcome to my little B&B. Would you care for a room? No, thanks. I won't be staying that long. Hopefully. Wait a minute. What's B&B stand for? Boo and breakfast? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Why did you say your B&B? This isn't your house. Oh, I know, dear, but nobody's using these guest rooms, and there were ghosts hovering around with nowhere to be, and I got feeling homesick for a little B&B I used to run when I was alive. So I thought Miss Gunn probably wouldn't mind. I see. Fair enough. What happened to your eye? Oh, it was such a foolish accident. I had a guest I was suspicious of. A nervous, twitchy little man. I thought he might be mixed up in something bad, and one evening as I was passing by his room, I gave in to temptation and peeped in on him through the keyhole. Did you see anything? Well, only for a moment. He was cleaning a small pistol, and I suppose I must have made a noise. Because he suddenly jumped and the gun went off. And it hit you? That's right, straight through the keyhole. That's how I died, in fact. Jeez, I'm sorry. Thank you, dear, but it's all right. Serves me right for spying on a guest. That's how I look at it. Is that what's keeping you here, Gil? No, I think I paid quite sufficiently for that transgression. What then? Well, I don't want to go to heaven missing an eye. It wouldn't be as nice without death perception. So you need a new eye. Yes, do you think you can help me? I'll keep an eye out. I mean, I'll see what bye. Alright. Find her a new eye. I found some doohickeys. And And she has a new skill called Science Blast. Okay, so this goes through here. And this doesn't have a door. And this is room number 4. Let's see. Sugared pork balls. I see. Hello, I have an elevator button. You give the elevator operator the button you found, and she sticks it into the empty buttonhole within the elevator's control panel. How many people did you have to set on fire to recover that button? Geez, you sure know how to hold a grudge? Which floor did you want to ruin next? 3rd floor, I guess? Let's see. Kids' room. Oh, fuck. Somebody's rocking out in here. RLE. Ah! Toys. Stuffed gun. Plus 10 mysticality. The little girl ghost is serving imaginary tea to her guests. Oh, I have tea. Hello there. My name's Kitty. Can I join your tea party? If you want, I guess. But it's a terrible tea party. Oh, what's wrong? You don't have any fun? All I have is dumb made-up tea. I want a proper tea party, like Mama took me to. Tell me more about that party. We went to a real tea room. It was so pretty. There were vases with flowers in them, and everyone was all dressed up in suits and pretty dresses, and there were white china teacups for the tea. Real tea, not imaginary. Well, that sounds very nice. It was. It was so nice. And everyone was so polite and charming and elegant. Well, until the fight started anyway. Uh-oh, there was a fight? Well, 2 of the gentlemen got into an argument. I don't know what it was about, but I guess one said something about the other one didn't like, and he was so insulted he threw his tea right in the first man's face. And they took out guns and started shooting at each other right there in the tea room. Whoa. They were still really elegant, though. They had these little silver and ivory pistols. They kept their pinkies out the whole time. Anyway, I don't remember the rest very well, except for one of them missed the other and shot me by mistake. I'm so sorry. Thanks, but it's alright. Heaven's supposed to be really nice, so I guess I don't mind so much. But I didn't get to finish my tea party, so I want to have another one before I go. Except I don't have any tea, and make-believe tea isn't fun anymore. Well, I've got some tea right here. Oh, that's wonderful, thank you! She serves the tea in the 4 of you. Okay, well, not the doll. Sip it with your pinkies extended in a genteel fashion. Then, with a giggle and a wave, she fades away. Hell yeah! Oh, thank God. I thought that would never be over. Look at me, I'm shaking like a leaf. Kind of a freaky situation, right? Having to deal with little kids freaks me out bad enough, but having to interact with a ghost of one was horrifying. Anyway, thanks for the rescue. I need to get back to work. What do you do here? I run the candy counter at the visitor center. That seems like inadvisable, but okay. Wow, that music's creepy. This composition of the painting is bad in every way. They disemboweled this bear. Okay, bye. Daniel Boone. Ah! Oh, Jesus! Homework, huh? Well, if I have one... If I have something that increases my mysticality by 1, then I can do their homework for them. Moxie, cow's blood. Geometry textbook. More science crap. Fun law, rules for parlor games. Unsurprisingly, it's mostly about ways bored children can stay out of their parents' hair for just 5 damn minutes. Little tag on the mind indicating it comes from the mansion library. Well, this is probably something that I can find with gun law in the library about it. A doll mine. Tiny stick of dynamite. That's kind of awesome. Okay. So if I go to the library, I can probably find... That's the gallery. I could probably find the book on gun law. Can you help me with some library stuff? I found a book and thought you might want it back. Okay, put it back. Basics of gun law. Hell yeah. You learn basically everything there is to know about gun law. Now you can be a prosecuting attorney and defense counsel in addition to judge, jury, and executioner. Alright. Gun law. Plus 5 pistol attack damage. Actually, I wonder... I don't remember anymore. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to dispel this librarian. But I'm probably gonna have to get the cards to reorganize the library to do that. Alright, gallery. Have a discussion about gun law. What's your problem anyway? Bah, it's legal stuff you'd never understand. You can now shoot with a book. In fact, I think you'll find I'm quite conversant in the finer points of our justice system, particularly as it pertains to guns and gun-related activity. Horseradish, you're all trousers and no briefs. Oh yeah? Well, just try me, smart lady. Fine. Obviously you aren't going to leave me alone, so just ask your questions. I'm Kitty Smith, speaking for the record. State your name, occupation, and cause of death. Felicity Wainwright, defense attorney, lost a court-approved trial by combat. What? Trial by combat has been outlawed for like 15 years. You do understand that ghosts don't visually age as time passes, right? Oh, right. So your client called for trial by combat, which meant you and the prosecutor had to face off in a duel? That's correct. And you lost. Are you acting dumb to throw me off guard? I withdraw the question. Why are you stuck as a ghost? Because although trial by combat was already well out of fashion at the time, it's still a valid legal recourse. I should have been prepared for the possibility, but I wasn't. My lack of training resulted in an innocent man being executed for murder. Oof. How was he executed? Hanging, I assume. Obviously, I wasn't around to see it. So to release you, I'd need to prove that the loss wasn't your fault. The trial duel was completely fair and above board. There's no chance of having been foul play on the prosecutor's part. My loss is my own. Then I'd have to prove your client was actually guilty, and therefore your feelings of responsibility are misplaced. Look, you think you know a thing or two about the law? How would you tell me the first rule of being a defense attorney? Don't make fun of the judge's beard? You have to trust and believe in your client. If you don't believe your client is innocent, you'll never convince anyone else he is either. So if I want to convince you he was guilty, you'll have an uphill fight, gal. You're essentially playing prosecutor here. Alright, tell me about the case. My defendant was Matthew Guilty McCready, accused of the murder of Victor Timsbury at noon on June 18th, 1878 in Reno. She went to the Phoenix Wright School of Law. I mean, it's a fair point stance to take. It's really all you can do. You have to, like... The easiest way to defend someone is to believe that they need to be defended. I have some questions. Go ahead. Your client was actually named Guilty? Come on. Names don't mean anything. I once had a client named Ike Ildeguy, and he was totally innocent. For someone's actual legal name, sure, but nicknames are usually given with some sort of basis. You've never met a really tall guy called Tiny or a fat guy called Slim? Arguably, the name Guilty would reinforce my client's innocence. That's totally absurd, but I'll let it rest for now. What was the cause of death? Timsbury was shot through the heart with a .45 caliber revolver. And did McCready own such a gun? Yes, he was holding it at the time, and subsequent examination showed it had been recently fired. Are you messing with me? Any further questions? Yeah, I do have some more questions. This was at noon precisely? Yes, this was confirmed by witnesses. Also, McCready owned a fancy pocket watch that chimed on the hours. There were witnesses? About a half dozen of them. I am pretty sure there's something you aren't telling me. I am not obligated to play my hand face up, Miss Prosecutor. Okay, then. Hang on a second. Shot with a pistol in front of witnesses at exactly noon. Was this a duel? So you can add 2 plus 2 after all. Well done. Okay, well, I know all about kinds of gun law, so I should be fine when it comes to duels. The book I read was pretty thorough. Oh, why don't you quote me a relevant passage then? Sure. The issues surrounding dual law are complex and cannot be properly addressed in briefs, and so I refer you to the next volume in this series for a comprehensive discussion of the topic. Well, nuts. Guess I'll come back later. Shit. I gotta go read more about gun law. I think. Okay, I don't know how to read more about gun law. Shit. Can you find me a gun? Shit. Okay, no. What if I go to the dictionary, type in dual? Chemical without a venomous paper. That's just not right. Noon. To smoke both a spoon and a cat. Who fucking wrote this dictionary? Damn it. I thought I had her with the gun law. Bottom edge of this frame looks thicker than the other edge. The dictionary does have its uses. Well, that might just be so. At least we freed one ghost. Oh, Miss Gunn. Knock, knock. Yes, who is it? Miss Gunn, I'm Kitty Smith. Are you with the ghost extermination people? Yes, ma'am. Florence Cunningham, Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services. Kitty is my assistant. I'm your what? Who's the county licensed ghost hunter here? Me or you? Okay, fine. I guess. Have you been able to exterminate all the ghosts? I still feel haunted. 12 of them left according to the scanner. We're still working on it, ma'am. Don't you worry. You can count on us. Alright, please let me know when you've finished. Alright, fine. Monkey. Mr. Gunn. I don't know why I'm turning off all these lamps, but I'm doing it. Cheap cigars. Oh. The guy doesn't notice you approaching until you're right next to him. He yells in surprise and drops his glass on the floor, then squints unsteadily at you. Then he takes a maraschino cherry from a bowl in the bar cart and throws it at your head. Hey, stop that! Sorry, just making sure you're not one of them ghosts. He drops another cherry into a fresh glass and pours a lot of whiskey on top of it. You one of them museum employees? Mm-hmm. Yup. That's me. What are you doing in here? Hiding, lady. I don't know if you didn't notice, but this house has got ghosts in it. You don't say. Whole bunch of them all over. So I don't know about you, but I'm staying right here, where it's nice and drunk. I mean safe. Would you rather get out of here? Nah, all the booze, that is booze. I'm really scared of when ghosts go boo, you know? They'll get me if I leave this room. There aren't any ghosts between this room and the exit? So you say. Said. That's what you said. But they're ghosts. They could be anywhere. Except in here? Exactly. I ain't leaving without a guarantee that these ghosts won't grab me on the way out. We could just... Here, look. We'll use this white shower curtain to disguise you as a ghost. They won't bother you on your way out. That's a mighty fine idea, but... Oh, look. Eye holes. The curtain's got no holes for my eyes. I won't be able to see. I'm starting to think you don't actually want to leave. No. Give me that idea. That's terrible in here. You narrow your eyes at him and blast some holes in the curtain with your pistol. Okay, jeez. I get the picture. He grabs an armload of bottles from the cart, pulls the shower curtain over his head, and staggers out the door. Got him. Cotton candy schnapps. What the fuck is happening here? Shit. Alright, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna kill you. Go. Plus 17 mysticality, baby. Anyway. Fucking blows your ass away. Bowling championship ring. Melee attack damage and armor. Huh. Oh. Anyway, fucking kills you again. Bowling pin. Plus 17 armor. my god, the XR8. Oh, good, the XR85 was complete trash. The Pinomat XR86. Well, there's just straight up nothing in here. It's just a ghost. It's just a boltergeist that you can fight over and over again. Oh my fucking god, look at this thing. You hope you never meet a live duck this big. A duck as big as a horse? Oh, sweet. Glass eye. Fucking easy shit. Paper mache antlers. That is a goblin. Oh, hey, man. Why are you... Okay. Hey, goblin. There's a goblin head mounted like a trophy on the wall. This would be positively barbaric if not for the fact that the goblin seems pretty okay with it. Boo! Ha ha ha! Pretty good I am getting you, huh, human? Wow, yes. Very much to getting me. Nice! What did happening to you? Did Mr. Gunn hunt you into cutting head off? No, Mr. Gunn, is a good human man, is being very friends. Inside is one of his bowling ball bags, my spore is growing. Only headroom. Mr. Gunn is finding me and hanging me up here for to chatting with. Great guy. Wow. Weird. This ghost is dressed up as a traditional safari hunter, with the pith helmet and big white mustache and those weird khaki trousers that make it look like your butt has wings. He's inspecting Mr. Gunn's trophy collection, but doesn't seem particularly impressed. The bowling alley is another anachronism. Hi, I'm Kitty Smith. Oh, charmed, I'm sure. Lord Euston Campden, at your service. What happened to you, if you don't mind me asking? Not at all, not at all. Though it isn't a very exciting story, eh, what? I was hunting lions in the plains of the Serengeti, and one of the blighters got the better of me. That's still manually set at this time. Oh. Wow, you were eaten by a lion? That sounds pretty exciting to me. Yes, well, not eaten as such. Sneaky bugger crept into camp and pushed a stack of ammunition crates over on me. Oh. Maybe I can help you? Help me do what? Well, help you with whatever's keeping you as a ghost, though, now I say it, I guess there isn't much I can do to help you get revenge on that lion. Oh, no, it isn't revenge that's keeping me here. Good for that lion, I say. Turnabout is fair play and all that, eh, what? Though I do wish I'd done it in a manner that made for a better story. So, why are you a ghost, then? It's because of my one true regret. I never faced the most dangerous game. I am definitely not going to help you hunt people. What? No, the most dangerous board game. Nobody was ever willing to play against me. A bully shame, eh, what? What's this game? He leads you over to a small table on which they laid out a board of alternating red and black squares, with little wooden discs painted red and black as well. Checkers? The checkers jump and scatter as the ghost stabs two large hunting knives into the center of the board. Knife checkers. What are the rules? Do you know how to play checkers? Yes. Do you know how to stab someone in the hand with a knife? Yes. That's all you need to know, really. Alright, I'll play. You yank one of the knives out of the board, and Lord Euston instructs you to hold it left-handed. The rules are, you may only attack your opponent's hands, and only when they're over the board. Displaced checkers are played from where they land, but an attacking board directly is foul, which awards the opponent a stab-free turn. It appears primarily a game of concentration, quick movements, and feinting. Play aggressively. You start out the game by attacking quickly and fiercely to establish dominance and keep your opponent from developing his pieces. This strategy is somewhat effective, but Lord Euston doesn't scare easily, and he manages to feint a few pieces past your guard. You enter the mid-game more or less evenly matched. Oh, fucking hell. He knifed me into submission. I need mysticality, and I need it quick. I need 5 more mysticality. Oh, there we go. Stardust. Alright, you son of a bitch. Play aggressively, play intelligently. In the mid-game, you focus more on the checkers than on your knife work, maneuvering into position for some big gains in the long term. You suffer a few minor nicks and cuts, but are well positioned for the endgame. Play craftily. Lord Euston spots a hole in your defenses. He feints left, then quickly slides one of his pieces into the gap, and into your trap. This moves his hand into the position you need to attack it with a hard downward slash. He easily yanks his hand out of the way, and your knife hits one of your pieces on its edge, flipping it across the board and landing neatly in his back rank. King me. I say, it's foul to attack the board. Sure, but I wasn't, was I? I attacked your hand and you dodged, that's all. You sneaky blighter. Play continues, but with the king behind Lord Euston's lines, you clean up fairly quickly. Alright, lass, I concede. Marvelous play, eh, what? Well done. Alright, there he goes. That's another ghost taken care of. Quick on the draw. Dickering. Foraging. Did I? Maximum bullet damage. For someone with maximum bullets. Bad medicine. A spittoon, huh? My old nemesis. Wobbly billiards cue. That's not great. I love billiards. I think there's a trapdoor on the ceiling. Something billiards. I rack billiards. Hey there, how's it going? I ain't interested in chit-chat, gal. Just billiards. Step up or shut up. You pull out your cue and the ghost nods and racks the balls. He utterly trounces you. You can't seem to make the balls go where you intended. That was the saddest showing I've ever seen. Let me see that cue. Yeah, that's your problem. This thing's about as straight as a banker's handshake. What? You're gonna need to lathe this back to true if you want a chance against me. Lathe. Alright, let's find a lathe. Did we go in the music room yet? Oh. I'm disconnecting your fucking hurdy-gurdy. Stop it. You definitely disconnect the crank from the hurdy-gurdy without alerting the woman's attention, but it turns out you needn't have bothered. She continues to turn the crank, blank-eyed, even with nothing attached. You grab the end of the crank and pull her very slowly to the gift shop, where you find a Victrola to plug her into. Parking validation. Yeah, can you smash one of my tokens? Can you smash this token, please? A magical rifle. Oh, fuck. Sure, I'll take another one. I'm gonna grab a cool pistol this time. Oh, shit, I bought two of them by accident. I'll get one of each. There, now I have every type of token. Moxie's 17 pistol attack damage. What do I have in my offhand right now? The Breadwood cheat sheet for 5 Mox. Oh, it's plus 6? This gives 10 and pistol damage, so kind of hard to beat that. Let's see. Terragon Assistant. Accepted in 1896. Why didn't we think of that award for excellence in inventing from National Academy of Profitable Services? I'd like some info. You still kind of have marks for the engravings pressed on your face. I'm hoping they fade with time, but if not, I can always quiz myself while shaving. So what do you do here? I provide information. Want some? Sure. Can you tell me about rocks? Okay, I'm gonna leave. I don't need information, I don't think. Photos. Candy. Fire flavored. That's actually fucking crazy. Yeah, I'll buy one of each of these. Souvenirs. Personalized shot glasses. Is that your name? Herb? Sure. He knocks back the shot and tosses the glass over his shoulder before picking up and filling another one. Now it's Jesse. Personalized gunman or shot glass. Hell yeah, gain XP when you drink a booze. Alright, I need a lathe. Do I feel like I saw one? Here's a lathe. The shot glass carries over between save files. That's so funny. I mean, I guess it's engraved. Okay, now I can play billiards. without getting my ass whipped. Oh, fuck. Blank sheet music. Dueling banjos? Oh, I need to return all the books, I guess. There's a bassoon. You know what they say. It makes an ass out of N and what? Boo. Ah! Ah! That was so scary. Thank you. Some delicious pizza has been delivered to me. Isn't that wonderful? Flight of the Bumblebee. Sorry to interrupt, but I can't actually hear the music. What are you conducting? It is the finale of the year 1812 Solemn Overture by Tchaikovsky. Oh, the 1812 Overture. Sure, that's been my second guess. Is your orchestra, like, double ghosts or something? What? Ah, I see. No, there is no orchestra. I merely have this piece of music irretrievably lodged in my head. It has been nagging me incessantly ever since my death. It's just a guess. Did you die during a performance of the 1812 Overture? That is correct, yes. Very astute of you. And the finale of the piece features real actual cannons, right? Is that how you died? If it was my fate to be slain by a piece of music, cannons would have been far preferable to my utterly farcical demise. What happened? The overture requires several cannons because it is impossible to load a single cannon quickly enough to fire as the score demands. However, the stage we were performing on could not have borne the weight. What did you do? I was not informed of the difficulty until it was far too late to make any changes. It transpired that the stage manager decided it would be sufficient to give the box of bullets to the tuba player. You were shot by a tuba? I was shot, as you say, by a tuba. Wow, no wonder you ended up as a ghost. Oh, it isn't the ridiculousness of my death that troubles me, really. Accidents happen, and without with any of the performing arts. A colleague of mine was decapitated by an errant cymbal during a performance of Paganini's Violin Concerto No. 1. Such are the risks we take for our art. Gosh. The problem is that the 1812 Overture's finale is a very dramatic and energetic piece. With this music constantly replaying itself in my head, I've been utterly unable to find any peace. I'll see if I can think of a way to help. Play dueling banjos. I can't actually play dueling banjos myself. I don't have enough arms. Florence? Sorry, I only played the bagpipe. Not very well. It's the bagpipe, how do you know? How about you, Susie? Even I could play the piano. I'm pretty sure two people can't play both parts of dueling banjos on the same piano. In fact, I reckon it might be straight up illegal to try. You guys are no fun. Let's see. I can bring this back to the library, at least. Oh, I can't, I was wondering... Shh! I was wondering how you died, if it's not too personal a question. I was caught in the crossfire by the library shootout. Wow, what happened? A pair of ruffians got into a heated argument over the comparative merits of Anton Chekhov versus Henrik Ibsen. And when they started shooting, I attempted to step in and stop them. I simply won't abide gunfire in my library. It's far too loud. That's your only point of objection? The noise? It's quite sufficient. I won't tolerate noise of any stripe, and certainly not gunfire. Ibsen versus Chekhov. What was their point of contention? I don't recall the particulars. I remember Chekhov fan shouting, "Remember that gun I showed you in Act 1 before opening fire? The noise was dreadful." Okay, that's pretty solid. I'll see what I can do. Dual law. Hell yes. A perk dual law. Gotta know what that does. More pistol attack damage. I'll be back. I know all about dual law now, so you better fucking step aside. You're back. Did you get a crash course in dual law? I sure did. Swell. The only thing I didn't really understand is when it's legal to banish your opponent to the Shadow Realm. Okay, well, that didn't come up in my case, so don't worry about it. Great. Let me do a quick review. A duel is legal. Let me do a quick review. A duel is legal provided it's between exactly two people at a specific prearranged time and place using the same or at least essentially similar weapons. and they have to either face each other down and quick draw at the appointed moment, or do 10 paces turn and fire routine. Is that right? That's the gist of it, yes. So I guess I'll start with you telling me the facts of the case, and I'll interrupt you rudely if I have any questions. Alright, but if you push me on trivial nonsense, I'll get mad and you'll have to start over. That seems fair, go ahead. McCready and Timsbury got into an argument in the saloon of the evening of June 17th. Apparently, Timsbury accused McCready of cheating at poker. I have some questions. Oh, hey, unfunny man! Welcome to the stream! I'm puzzling out some legal issues with this ghost. So she can go to heaven. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the cafe. My name is Kate, and it is a pleasure to see you on this fine evening. Tell me more about the argument. There isn't much to tell. The other players in the game had already folded their hands in that round, so they weren't paying very close attention. All we know is that Timsbury suddenly accused McCready of being a dirty, cheating varmint, and McCready said Timsbury was just sore because he'd been losing all night. Did McCready have a history of cheating? He'd been accused of it once or twice before, but Reno's a gambling town and he hung out in the rough part of it. Getting accused of cheating by a sore loser when you're on a lucky street is par for the course. But if McCready had a history of cheating, it would be irrelevant because the reason for the duel is immaterial to the legality of the duel itself. Motive isn't an issue here. But remember how I warned you about taking me off with stupid digressions? This is an excellent example. Fine, what happened next? The bartender yelled at them to take it outside, but since it was dark out, they agreed to meet for a duel the next day. And that'd be the 18th, like you said? Yes, June 18th, 1878. I have a question. Why did they set a specific time for the duel? Yes, high noon. Figures, why is it always high noon? Tradition, I suppose, but since the sun is at its highest in the sky, everything's brightly lit and there aren't any shadows, so it's good for gunfighting. Plus, you could have your duel on your lunch break. Let me ask something else. Why didn't they just fight right then? Because it was dark. You can't have a gunfight in the dark. No, I get that, but they couldn't have just had a regular old fist fight. They were mad enough to shoot each other to death, but not to punch each other? Well, without getting too psychoanalytical, these guys were gunfighters. I mean, they counted on that as a significant part of their identity. How you doing? Feels like it's been a while? It has been a little bit. I'm doing good. I'm in a new setup right now, so I'm still trying to get things all put together. But I should be getting some more pieces of my setup to put everything together more so. And I'm hoping to improve the quality of my streams a little bit with, like, stability and stream assets and such things. Once I have once I have my setup properly set up, and I can start drawing again. Gonna start art streams again soon. Should be fun. Fighting without guns was not just outside their wheelhouse. They considered it a waste of their time and talents, like asking for a fancy French chef to make you a grilled cheese sandwich. What happened next? Well, the next day they both showed up shortly before noon and squared off about 30 feet from each other. When noon struck, McCready fired fast enough that Timsbury didn't get his shot off on account of having his head shot off. That's pretty much the long and short of it. I'm gonna ask for some more details on that. Go ahead. He fired exactly at noon. Yes, as soon as the church bells started ringing. You also mentioned McCready's pocket watch. Yes, he had a fancy pocket watch that chimed on the hour. Is that important for some reason? Objection! McCready was cheating. McCready had been accused of cheating in the past, and this time he was. What are you even talking about? All he had to do was set his watch a few seconds early. That doesn't make any sense. He didn't shoot early. He shot when the church bells rang. That's verified by witness testimony. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he used the watch to warn him when the church bells were about to ring. A 5-second get ready alert would have given him a huge advantage in reaction time. What do you say to that, counselor? You know, I'll give you that one. That's not bad. There's just two problems with that argument. Oh, what? Firstly, you're guessing. You have no evidence. Well. And secondly, even if McCready was using that trick, which he may well have been, he was pretty clever, it wouldn't be illegal. What? There's nothing in duel law prohibiting the use of minor strategies like that. So long as McCready didn't fire before the appointed time, it's all above board. Nice try, Miss Prosecutor, but I think you'd better go and think about this case a bit more before trying again. She fucking fully kicked me out of the goddamn room. It's midnight and beginning to crash. Well, feel free to leave your masses with me. You're welcome to go and, take some time, take some sleep, Get yourself something to eat if you're hungry. You know, get ready for another nice day tomorrow. All right. Let's re-argue. Go on. Go on. More details. Said there were witnesses. About a half dozen of them watching him across the street or peeking through half-open shutters. Were they interviewed? Yes, and their stories lined up with what I just told you. Were any of them known associates of MacCready? I'm not aware of them any being actual friends with MacCready, but he was a local and a lot of people knew him. Wait a minute, just where are you going with... Never mind, I have another question. What weapons were they using? MacCready had a .45 single-action Army revolver. Timsbury had an older model, .36 caliber cap-and-ball Navy revolver, which he loaded with paper cartridges instead of packing the gunpowder by hand. Objection, those are significantly different weapons. Are you kidding me? They're both pistols. A modern cartridge revolver versus an antique cap-and-ball loader? Ridiculous. That antique was in production until 1873 and was considered one of the most reliable and popular six-shooters in the territories. Furthermore, the restriction about different weapons in a duel is about pistols versus rifles, or the proverbial knife in a gunfight. Or, as a more recent example, a nitwit trying to argue law against a professional attorney. Jeez, that's a bitch hard. Fucking goddamn it, you piece of shit. I'm telling you, these are all extremely valid criticisms. Paul, you know anything about law? I'm gonna ask so many questions. What was the name of the saloon? Two-headed horse. Weird, did they have one? No, but I think a proprietor was going for a sort of double entendre, but it doesn't really work. No, it really doesn't. Two-headed spider, maybe, but... Anyway, do you have any other questions, or can we get on with this? I have a question. What happened next? More details. Let's see. Witnesses. Known associates. Objection. Tested for poison. Shit! I am an attorney. I have a badge. Alright, questions. What day of the week was this? Monday. Big grumpy on a Monday. Sunday, Monday instead. Okay. I asked something else. More about the argument. Another question. Name of the saloon. Go ahead. Question. Why didn't they just not fight? What? Well, if fight breaks out in the heat of the moment, that's one thing. But they cool off enough to schedule a meeting for the next day and still go through with it? Card game is a heck of a thing to get killed over. Why didn't they just fight right then? Specific time. What are they using? That's it. Witnesses. Right, exactly at noon. So MacCready fired as soon as the church bell struck noon. Objection. MacCready fired at the wrong time. What are you talking about? He fired exactly at noon with the church bells. There were witnesses. That's right, he fired at clock noon, but the duel was set for high noon. They aren't the same thing. High noon is just when the sun is at its highest point in the sky. Depending on geography and time of year, it can be hours different from clock noon. MacCready fired early, and that makes the duel illegal. So what do you say to that, counselor? I've got to hand it to you, Prosecutor Smith. You're a lot better at this than I'm giving you credit for. That's a good thought you had there. There's just one problem with it. Oh, what's that? I already thought it! Take that! Nautical Almanac? What the heck is this? I did my homework when I was preparing for that trial. My legal homework, since at the time I expected there to be an actual trial, not a gunfight. What you're holding there is the Nautical Almanac for the year 1878. There are bookmarks if you'd like to do the math yourself. But if you look up solar noon, aka high noon, for June the 18th and make the adjustment for Reno's longitude, what do you think you get? You have got to be kidding me. That's right, prosecutor. 12 o'clock p.m. Precisely. No! Well, damn. Nice try, though. I mean that sincerely. It's all my ammo. I can't think of any other ways to disprove MacCready's innocence. As far as I can see, it was a fair duel. Yes, and that's me with the guilt of an innocent man's death on my hands. An innocent man's death. You sure are good at repeating things people say. What if he didn't die? Say what now? Well, you see, you didn't actually see the execution, right? Well, yes, well, I was indisposed, you might say, being dead and all. So you don't actually know whether or not it happened. Oh, come on. Look, I appreciate the efforts, but you're marking of the moon. Let me ask you something. Was the trial right after the duel, the 19th? No, I don't know what Rito's like now, but it didn't have a proper courthouse then. You can't try a murder charge in the sheriff's front parlor. McCready sat in jail for a couple of weeks, and then they transported him to Frisco. What with one thing and another, the trial didn't start until July 25th. Geez, so much for the right to a speedy trial. The wheels grind slow. What can you tell me about McCready? He was a gunfighter through and through, and by that I mean he was an adrenaline addict, and dueling was his needle of choice. Hell, if you told me you had evidence that he cheated at poker with the specific intent of baiting people into challenging him at duels, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. He was a sly one. I make him sound like a real devil. That's not fair. He was smart and charming and could have been a good man, if he'd chosen an entirely different life for himself. Anything else? Well, I recall he had a good head for numbers. He told me that he never forgot a date, and every man he'd ever killed, he'd remember to pour a beer on their grave on their birthday. Well, that's nice. Nicer birthday present would have not having killed him in the first place, of course. Yup. I have another question. Why did he invoke trial by combat? I was mighty surprised, let me tell you. The only thing I can figure was his damn fool sense of gunfighter's pride or something. Like that he was the only form of justice he was willing to submit himself to. I mean, really, a trial by combat, he should have been able to just do it himself instead of electing his fucking defense attorney as a champion. When was the execution? Well, we held the trial by combat on the 26th, and that was a Friday. They don't execute prisoners on the weekend, so presumably it would have been the following Monday, the 29th. In the morning? Well, with setting up the gallows and letting the crowd gather, they usually happen in the afternoon. Around 3, typically. I have another question. Alright, go ahead. I'll be back. Alright. Let's see. For a date. Oh shit, when did he die? October 31st. New and full. Okay. When did she say he fucking died? July 29th was the execution date. Thank you. I can't remember anything. July 19th. Fuck. Or 29th. Shit. July 29. That's when McCready was going to be executed. Let's see. Wow, wait a minute. According to this, there was a total eclipse of the sun that day centered right over the Western Territories and with its totality in 2:47 p.m. That's a hell of a thing. I got a question for you. I looked up July 29th in your almanac. Get this. There was a total eclipse of the sun that day. What? Now you're just messing with me. No, look for yourself. Totality at 2:47 p.m. right over the Western Territories. Well, that's quite a thing. I don't see how it affects... Wait, unless you're suggesting... Right, it was the perfect opportunity for McCready to escape. That's absurd. Absurd like a fox! You said yourself that McCready was really good at remembering dates. He could have read about the eclipse at any time and stored that knowledge away for future use, like give himself an advantage in a duel or something. Alright, that's reasonable as far as it goes, but McCready couldn't have worked the eclipse into an escape plan because he didn't have a say over the court schedule. You said, what with one thing and another, the trial didn't start until July 25th. McCready could have caused any number of those delays himself, by faking illnesses in prison, or messing with the horses on the ride to Frisco, or anything. This could also explain the trial by combat. You mean there ended up being too much delay, so if a regular trial went on too long and he was found guilty, he'd have missed the eclipse. Exactly, whereas if he called for a trial by combat, everything would be resolved, one way or another, in only one more day. Maybe you'd win and that'd be fine, but if you lost, he could use his escape plan. I have to admit, that is pretty compelling, but it's all maybes and what-ifs. Like, maybe it happened, but maybe McCready was rescued by leprechauns. Oh man, are there leprechauns in Frisco? You need some kind of hard evidence before this is any more than just a fun story, is what I mean. How can I find evidence of McCready's escape? Well, we don't even know if the escape even happened. True, something like that would have been on the news for certain. Okay, I'll see what I can find. On the news, huh? I'm sure somebody has access to the news, like the library. Hello? Newspaper? You got old newspapers? Yes, we should have a small archive of the Frisco Newsinator. Dating back about 20 years. They're in the stacks. You should have trouble locating them. They're delicate, so please be careful. Will do, thanks. You find a few bundles of old newspapers at the bottom of one shelf. The Frisco Newsinator. Main feature... Week of July 28th, August 3rd, 1878. Main feature has to do with the eclipse and various accidents and spectacles that occurred because most people weren't expecting it. The editor apologized for burying the announcement in the previous week's weather forecast. Most notably, all 3 men scheduled to be hanged on the 29th escaped in the confusion, and only 2 of them were recaptured. Unfortunately, their names aren't given. You don't find anything else relevant to this case. However, as you're putting more papers back in order on the shelf, a headline of a more recent issue catches your eye. Husband of famous inventor missing. This article's light on information, but apparently Miss Gunn's husband, Dan, vanished on the road while traveling in Dirtwater on business 6 years ago. Law enforcement suspected bandits, but no evidence was found. That's kind of grim. Dan Gunn, huh? Probably attacked by bandits. I'm sure she won't accept the fact that I don't know the name of the people who actually were recaptured versus not captured. Found a newspaper article. The guys scheduled to be executed the day of the eclipse escaped, and one of them was never caught. Which one? Well, didn't say, did it? Nope, damn it. And executed criminals aren't given gravestones with their names on them, so you can't just go looking around Frisco Cemetery to find out. Listen, Kitty, I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but at this point you'd have to actually find McCready himself and prove he wasn't executed due to my failure. Well, I guess that's what I'll do then. Fuck. I'll find McCready. You got a phone book in here? Dirtwater Post Office? I mean, that makes sense. Y'all got newspapers? I'm sorry, I'm eating a piece of pizza as fast as I possibly can. I got a package from Rufus. It's sausage and mushroom. Sausage and mushroom. Also, apparently his house is Desert House, which I've already been to. Portable alchemistry set. I usually get sausage, mushroom, and broccoli, but I don't trust Domino's to have broccoli. Not jiving with that part? Come on. It's a little green. It's good for you. I prefer basil if I get any leaves. That's fair. So McCready apparently lived here. Matt McCready, 1846-1887, stuck to his guns. You dig into your shovel, hits a wooden coffin, and haul the lid open. A skeleton blinks at you. Or, well, it doesn't, but anyway. Howdy! Howdy, you guilty McCready? Well, now, I ain't heard that nickname in... What year is it? 1895. 17 years. No, I tell a lie. There was one time 8 years ago. The same McCready that escaped the gallows during an eclipse? Heh! Well, now, since the statute of limitations has expired, I might as well fess up. Yep, that was me. Real sweet plan, too. Apart from one little hitch, it went off smooth as silk. Even worked a little misdirection to lead the law and them 2 other fellas instead of me. Serves them right, too. They were real murderers, not like me. I never killed a man except in a fair fight. Except for that one little hitch you mentioned. You miscalculated how long to delay the trial, so in order not to miss the eclipse, you called for a trial by combat. Oh, well, yep, that's the truth of it. You're blaming me for Miss Wainwright's death, I suppose. Why didn't you just trust her? She would have gotten you declared innocent. She had a real good head on her shoulders, sure. But so did that prosecutor fella. I didn't rate the odds better than 50-50. Not good enough. Anyway, this trial by combat was part of her job. She should have been ready. That stinks. She trusted you. She's a ghost now because she feels guilty about losing that trial. I've spent ages trying to convince her you weren't innocent, and she backed you every step of the way, despite the fact that you got her killed. And do you even care? Hell! You bite your tongue, missy. You don't know me. Don't care. I did what I felt I had to do to stay alive, and felt damn guilty about what happened to Miss Wainwright. But I ain't taking all the blame for it, no ma'am. She'll tell you herself she should have been better prepared, just like she told me that day, apologizing with her last breath. I gave up gunfighting for her. Gave up the only thing I live for. That's how I felt about it. You gave up gunfighting? Weren't easy, but I did. Bought this house, bought this land, raised some chickens, and had a little vegetable garden. Place has gone to hell since I died. That's a shame. Anyway, never fired my pistol again. Not even at a damn fence post. That's not what it says on your grave. Oh, read it again. Again, that's that fellow what killed me having a little ironic joke, I reckon. Someone killed you? Yeah, only the second person to track me down. First one was 9 years after the trial. Vic Timsbury's brother hunting for revenge. What happened? He challenged me to a duel, and I told him I ain't doing that no more. He asked again, and I said no, and he hollered at me, and I took my pistol out of my closet, threw it at his feet, so he could see how the cylinder was all rusted shut. And he cocked his gun and asked me one last time, and I said no, and last thing I remember is the bang. Kinda him to bury me, though. Guess he weren't all bad. Do you want to see Felicity again? I could take you to her ghost. Nah, I reckon I'll just go back to sleep. Ain't right having a dead fellow walk around. Just tell her sorry for me, alright? Here, you can give her my pocket watch. She'll recognize it. Alright, bye, McCready. So long, miss. Alright, well, that solves that, I guess. Plus 50% to meat gains, plus 40% item finding bonus. Good lord. I wish I could just click to go to Gun Manor, but I guess we gotta go back to Dirtwater. Alright, well that should solve our legal trouble. Honestly, I was hoping to get McCready's dueling pistol, because I feel like it'd be kind of epic, but no dice, I suppose. Got a question for you. You ready for this? What now? I found McCready's grave. Well, it would be useless. Yeah, because he mentioned that it was rusted shut. I meant before that I found out it was rusted shut. Or his hat or something. Bet that would be hella moxie gains. I found McCready's grave. He wasn't executed. You're 100% certain it's him, not some other man named McCready? It was him. Here, he gave me his watch to give you. She turns the watch around in her hands for a while, just looking at it without saying anything. Then she slowly winds it and listens as it chimes the hour. Yes, this is his watch, all right. Thank you. Wait, you said he gave it to you. He's alive? Not exactly. He's a skeleton. We talked about it for a while, then he asked me to bury him again so he could go back to sleep. What did he say? He confirmed our guesses. He knew about the eclipse in advance and stalled the trial for his escape plan, but stalled it too long and decided to hedge his bet by calling for the trial by combat. I see. He gave up gunfighting. He what? He bought a little house and raised chickens. Never fired his pistol again. In fact, left it to rust. 9 years later, Timsbury's brother caught up with him and challenged to a revenge match. McCready refused repeatedly, so the guy shot him. Said to tell you he was sorry. Attorney's badge! Yes! She looks at you silently for a moment, then looks at the watch. She winds the hands back a minute and listens as it chimes again. She sighs and shakes her head, then smiles at you. Thank you, Kitty. You'd make a damn fine attorney. She shakes your hand and fades from view as she does so, leaving her attorney's badge in your hand. Rest in peace, counselor. Plus 17 to all attack damage. One good turnabout deserves another. I got chest full of medals on right now. Plus 9 Moxie. I mean, I'll wear the attorney's badge. Why not? The 9 Moxie is pretty sick, though. Hey, Paul. How's it going? Shh. Is the ghost still there? No, I took care of her. Oh, thank God. I gotta wash this flower off and get back to work. But first... Man, it feels like I've been saving up these itches for days. I was about to go crazy. Thanks, Kitty. You're a lifesaver. No problemo. Come see me at the visitor center. I'll hook you up with a souvenir photograph. Okay. Sure. More Moxie. More. And that's another ghost taken care of. Check out the visitor center. Get that souvenir photograph. Thanks again for your help. What an ordeal. No problem. How's the itching? More or less better. I mean, hygiene is what it is in this day and age, you know? Would you like a souvenir photograph? It's only 200 meat. Sure, I'll take one. Wait a second. This is a photograph of the house. Yep, an official Gun Manor souvenir photo. Why'd you take a picture of me, then? Oh, that's just for our records. Okay. Looking at it reminds you of the time you visited Gun Manor and bought a photograph of it. Okay, now I can fucking play pool with this guy. And I have a fake eye for the innkeeper. Which I don't remember where she is. It wasn't the parlor. It wasn't the cellar either. Restroom. Guest rooms. Hey, I got an eye for you. Yes, kinda. How kind. Thank you very much. She takes the glass eye from you and puts it in, whereupon it falls through her and onto the floor. She tuts it, she picks it. Oh dear, it's a little too physical. Yeah, I wasn't certain this would work. Don't worry, this is easily fixed. Do you have a hammer I can borrow? Sure. That'll do nicely, thank you. She takes the hammer, places the glass eye on her desk, and smashes it with a precise crack. Ah, perfect. She gives you back the hammer and plucks the ghost of the glass eye from the shattered fragments. After blowing the dust off it, she tucks it into her eye socket. That fits much better. It's just huge. Does it work? Well, now you mention it, I can't actually see with it. It is the ghost of a glass eye, after all. Oh dear, this won't do at all. What a shame. You know, I don't really understand why your eye is still missing. What do you mean? Well, I always assume someone loses an arm or something that just sticks around as an arm ghost. That's why people say they can feel itching sometimes, because you still got an arm there, but it's a ghost. It's even called phantom limb syndrome, so logically, the rest of you becomes a ghost after that. It would hook right back up. But then, where did my eye go? Maybe it got pushed back inside your head? No, that seems... Wait, what? I do think I felt something just then. My goodness gracious. Keep going. It's like one of those puzzles where you try to get the marble in the hole. She fucking had her eyeball, the ghost of her eye, just wobbling around in her head. You did it! Well, I'll be. Thank you so very much, dear. I never would have thought of that. No problem. Have a nice time in heaven or whatever. That's another ghost solved. I need an exploding cigar for this guy. Let's see. I need to beat that guy at pool. Which is in the... No, not in the gallery. Not in the library. He was on the 3rd floor. In the music room. No, this is a different guy. It wasn't in the kids' rooms. Oh, it was in Mr. Gunn's room. Hey there, how's it going? I ain't just interested in chit-chat, girl. Just billiards. Step up or shut up. You pull out your cue and the ghost nods and racks the balls. He proceeds to crush you. Something feels wrong, like your cue isn't connecting with the ball properly. The ghost shakes his head at you. You're totally new at this, ain't you? You gotta chalk your cue. Chalk? Can I borrow yours? Mine's ghost chalk. Wouldn't work. Dang it. I need chalk. Piss. You know where I can get some chalk? Okay. Nope. Chalk. Oh, I should put this eye back in the moose. I guess I can't. Never mind. I need some chalk. Music room. He needs a different song to play in his head. Which, I mean, there is that... There is this. Excuse me. No. Dust and loose travel clefts. Oh, the blank sheet music, of course. I can't use that. I don't know what this is. It's just a table? I didn't turn this light off. Make sure to turn all those off. Gotta save their electric bill. Oh. Spooky lullaby sheet music. It's not very catchy, but like, you know, it's something else to get his mind off of it. There's a chalkboard in there? Oh, yeah, the chalkboard. Surely this has got to do something. Oh, wait. He's slowing down. He's happy now. Oh, there he goes. There we go. Yeah, that was nice. I can't get the stick, though. Sad. Let me grab this chalk. Ah! Chalk. Oh, the tiny dynamite. I have a cigar and I have tiny dynamite. I can make the guy. I can fully make the guy's exploding cigar trick. You chalk up your cue and the ghost racks the balls. It's a close match. You have to consult the geometry book a few times to work out all the angles. Game comes down for a fight for the 8-ball. You barely manage to squeak out the win when the ghost catches an unlucky bounce off the corner of a pocket. Well, shucks. Not shooting, Tex. He gives you a finger and salute, winks, and fades into nothingness. That's another ghost taken care of. I'm glad I had that geometry book. Alright. 2nd floor. Alright, novelties. Yeah. I know. I'm not talking to you about this thing anymore. I just want to combine my, my cheap cigar. Where is it? Here it is. With the tiny dynamite. Where is it? Tiny stick of dynamite. What if you stuck it? There we go. I actually had to just interact with them, I guess. I think this is what you were looking for. That's an exploding cigar? Yep, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but not this time. What did you use for the explosive? I found a really small firecracker, just big enough to blow up the cigar without also blowing up someone's face. Also without the, you know, violent lead projectile. You're a genius. Please let me see it in action so I can finally rest. Check this shit out. He thought that shit was funny as hell. Summons a baby snake. Snake tween. Venomous teenage snake. Venomous adult snake. Leveling up the... I should have leveled up the fucking... that, like, ages ago. That shit is so funny. Okay. So we have more ghosts. Nobody in the restroom, I don't think. Six ghosts left. 4 on the first floor, 1 on the second, 1 on the third. Okay. Who is left on the second floor? Oh, it's the library ghost. Library stuff. Doesn't have technocracy, secular brunch. Well, I have to check out brunch. Brunch. Technicality. I think this thing is haunted. Alright, this guy needs... chili spices. Oh, I need that for the chili, of course. Frozen food. Shelf of frozen stuff. Dining room. This guy needs a chili with no gun. Still working on it. This guy needs gunless chili, and the other guy needs to know that I can poach an egg without shooting it. Photos, boring looking people I don't recognize. Bismuth bench. Device. Reducing the a silencer. Okay. A silencer. A tin can. Okay. I bet the librarian wants a silencer. I know there's cans in the kitchen. It's a spice rack. Or maybe if I can find a cooking book in the library. Oh, tin cans. Library stuff. Book on a specific topic. Come on, give me the paste. I just want to eat the paste. Chili spice mix. Tea. 3 statues. A bunch of statutes. Y'all got cans in here? Books. So I need cans, padding, a bunch of other stuff. Oh, I guess in the kids' room someone disemboweled a bear. That would give me the stuffing. Stuffing. Toys. Creepy doll. Doll mine. Muzak room. Y'all got cans in here? The cans are probably in the cellar somewhere, right? Hello, Goblin. I'm glad the Goblin head is cool. It would be kind of sad if the Goblin head was not cool. Let's see. First of all, I should go kill those spiders, I feel like. Because I know there are spiders down there and I'm sick of going back and forth. Paint can. Cabin I already went through. This door with the hole in it. Hello, spiders. Oh, I forgot how fast they are. Ow. You fuckheads. Incredibly venomous bullet oil. Assholes. It's a mannequin. Oh. There are more spiders? Fuckheads. Die. Okay, this is all set. The spider... What's up? Hello. Salutations. Goodbye. Oh, whoops. I guess it does take some practice after all. Hey. What's up? Heya. How you doing? Greetings. Hey. Hello. Greetings. Okay, fine. I thought maybe you would start talking back to me at some point, but I suppose not. Shit. Trash. I might as well put some stench resistance on. Jumbo shrimp fork. Extra damage against cows and other demonic creatures. Oh. Plus 10 Moxie. This only gives 6 Moxie. The shrimp fork is a better weapon for me than a sword. Okay. Sure. Alright, let's go straight to the cellar. I forgot. Left, right, left, right, left. Oop. Just go forward until you're at the middle of the maze. Shit, fuck. Balls? Oh crap, I'm fully lost. Is there any hints where I'm supposed to be going? Map. Shit. Up, down, left, left. Shit. Hello, residents of Gun Manor. Do you know how to make chili? Or do you know where there is an egg that I can borrow? Or a can? Any can at all, really. There's a can of lard over there, but I can't get past this guy who doesn't know how to poach an egg. Anybody know how to poach an egg? Rich folks have a strange taste in art. It's just like Ray Dunn shit. Fully, who gives a crap about this crap? Shit, balls. You know, all the other things. Gallery. The T's, ats, tattoos. Statistics. States. Statues. Born laws. The library. Let's see. Poached egg. There it is. That's what it was. I knew the library would always cut. Look, if you ever need to solve a case, you don't poach eggs by shooting them. I have proof. What in tarnation? Poach number method prepared food, especially eggs by simmering them in boiled liquid. Well, I'll be dadgum. There it goes. Chili stove. I need to research what chili is. Oh. Food on all this shelf is decorative. Fancy French star. Tinned caviar. Cans. There we go. Oh, weird. You thought it was a framed photograph. It's actually a window. Why does a larder have a window? Why does a ghost standing motionless in front of it as if you were a framed photograph? Excuse me. Hello? Shakes him. Please cease this activity at once. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Now I have your attention. How about telling me who you are? Ah, you do not recognize me? Jean-Francois L'Ardeste? Nope. Zut. I knew I was simply mimicking the photograph would not be sufficient. Without it, how will anyone know I'm the most famous Frenchman to ever visit Gun Manor? Have a lot of Frenchmen visited? Besides having the distinction of being the most famous Frenchman to visit Gun Manor, I'm also the first Frenchman to visit Gun Manor, and the last as well. Gosh, how'd you die? I was posing for this photograph to commemorate my visit here, and that fool of a photographer fouled up whatever he was preparing the gunpowder flash. Fouled up how? He left a bullet in it. Ah, I see. I must have this photograph. Such a face as mine must not languish in obscurity. Alright, I'll let you know if I find it. Oh. Oh, that's a window. Right, that's not a window. Larder and a pantry? Oh. Yeah, I guess this is a pantry. It sure does have a lot of pants. This ghost is running around like crazy. Or hovering around like crazy, searching the racks of pants. Or trousers, if you prefer. But we say pants here in the Western Territories. He seems too preoccupied to take notice of you. Disguise yourself as pants. Hornswogglin 5. You sneakily conceal yourself amongst the pants and pop out as he approaches. Boo! I'm pants! Whoa! Jeez, the lady knew to scare the death out of me. Sorry, I was just wondering what you were doing. Well, I'd have thought it'd be obvious. I'm looking for a pair of pants. But you don't have any legs. Yes, I know. So what do you want pants for? Nostalgia? I see. What kind of pants are you looking for? The kind without legs. Legless pants? Well, I can't wear regular pants, you know? Legs would just flop around and be dumb. How'd you lose your legs anyway? Oh, jeez, it's really embarrassing. I don't mind. Well, see, I didn't have a proper holster for my gun, so I was just carrying it tucked into my belt. Ooh, trigger snag when you went to draw it, huh? Right, gets worse, though. I was wearing one of those gun belts with the slots all around you stick bullets in, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, the chain reaction blew off the entire lower half of me. Wow, so that's how you died? Yes, that is how I died. I'll keep an eye out for some legless pants for you. Wait a second. Fancy pantry pants. Those pants are my size. Item finding bonus and cold resistance. Well, what if I just take some pants and cut the pants off of them? You know? Anyway, I gotta look up chili in the dictionary. And then I have to go find that guy's photo in the pile of photos in the cellar. Chili. Spices, bean spices, and a gun. Okay, well, he just wants it without a gun. I just need beans, I guess. Photo of l'artiste. Make a silencer. Silenter. Okay. Now I gotta talk to the librarian. I'll try the kitchen first. Kitty spices. Okay. Throw in the spices. Find some beans. There's gotta be beans in the larder, right? Beans. Oh. Spices. I don't have any beans? Why'd I grab this can then? Oh, it's just a tin can. It's not full of beans. Pantry. Hey man, here's that photo. Ah, marvelous! What a resemblance! Yeah, it's a pretty decent pic. Good thing light travels faster than bullets. Now my image will not be lost to the ravages of time. Merci beaucoup, my friend. Okay. Auf Wiedersehen. Y'all got beans? Oh, food, shelf frozen stuff. Alright, I need beans. Y'all got beans in here? Still working on it. Empty dishes. I need to get my beans from somewhere. Anyway, go to the library and show her the silencer if I can. Sorry, the silenter. That's a lot. See, that's beans. Hey, check it out. Look, I invented this. Shh! How many times do I have to tell you? I invented this thing that makes guns really quiet. Oh, how marvelous. Finally, I can rest in peace knowing that libraries will now be safe from the noise of gunfire. It is only an atmosphere of quiet that true joy dare live. Bertrand Russell. And with that, she dissipates into nothingness. He isn't famous yet. Well, whatever. Okay. I'm gonna look up beans. Beans. A pretzel behind a Welsh policeman. I don't know where I'm gonna find a Welsh policeman around here. Shit. Silent your pistol. My pistol is silented. I don't know what that means, but it is silented. I need to find some fucking beans. You got beans? Anybody got beans around here? These are all books. Both start with a B, but not helpful. Anybody up here got beans? Mr. Gunn, you leave behind any beans? Oh. 3-ball. Regenerate 10 HP per round of combat. That's kind of sick. You got beans? No. I gotta find beans somewhere. I'll grab another cheap cigar. Why not? Maybe he wouldn't discriminate. I mean, if I get a jelly bean, would it count? Could I put a jelly bean in there? Snacks. Candy. You got any beans? No. I got some tinned caviar. I don't actually know what that is. Meat dropped by 25 for the rest of the day. Okay. I'm glad she's having fun with that. I'm gonna go to Mr. Beans and see if he has beans. His name is Bean after all. Roy! These are not for sale. I forgot. Shit. I just want to beat... fucking son of a bitch. Damn it. Beans. I don't even know where I'd get beans. Be gone, freak. I did 182 damage in a single shot. As one does. Now, if I could shoot every single direction at once, then I would truly be an unstoppable killing machine. It doesn't have anything useful in it. Stage coaches, scary sign, blade. Damn it. Ain't got no beans. Fucking hell. Excuse me, you got any beans? Ma'am? Whatever. Beans. There might be beans in the cellar. You got beans? Cleaning supplies, photos. I got no idea where I'm gonna find some damn beans. Fuck! I looked in the larder and there were cans of beans, but I couldn't take them because they were string beans. Decorative food. Cans of every shape, size, and food you don't like. You'd think the beans would be right there. I gotta find this guy some pants without pants. And I guess I could go to the second floor and look up legless pants in the dictionary. A venomous policeman used to twist messages. This book has a lot of stuff about policemen in it. It's very strange. Formidable tusks. Curious gaze. I always hated these things. There's fully nothing in here. Three ghosts left, 2 on the first floor and 1 on the third. Oh, here's some science junk. Now she has medicinal gas. Changing soap and burping wipes. Of course. Oh, here we go. A plaid skirt is like legless pants. Okay. Maybe this guy in the pantry can get me some beans. Excuse me, pantry guy. I found you some pants with no legs on them. How about a skirt? Look, I understand that generalization of clothing. Maybe you shouldn't be a thing, but I'm kind of old-fashioned. Did I say skirt? I meant kilt. What's a kilt? Especially kind of foreign legless pants for men. Here, try it. And there he goes. Doesn't take care of my beans problem, but... lard. I don't actually know why I would go in here. I guess there was a lady stuck in here. You got any beans? I can just buy a can of beans at a normal store? And maybe I just go to Dirtwater and buy a fucking can of beans. You got beans? Blackened beans. Those are beans. Sure, I'll buy beans. That might work. I mean, they're beans. See if we can make some chili from some blackened beans. Okay. Spices. No beans. Shit. Where do I find any damn beans? I have so many loose teeth, and I ain't got any idea what to do with them. They certainly won't translate to beans. 2 ghosts. 1 on the first floor and 1 on the third. The garden, perhaps? Oh, maybe. I already went into the garden, so I figured it was out of like, I got the tea leaves out of it, so I figured that was all the bounty that was there, but perhaps not. Loca weed, clam rock, tea. Poppy. Shockweed. Not a single beans. Wait. Oh yeah, that was the thing with the pinto and the other beans. I forgot there was a thing that was like it has pinto and kidney beans on it at the same time. Okay. Spices, beans, no gun. Chili sin pistoles. Almost had me throw my gun into that chili. The gun I was using by chance, like anyway. I'm back and I've got a bowl of 100% gun-free chili right here. Oh my gosh, thank you so... Oh, is something wrong? Well, let's see, I can only eat ghost food. How do I... You need me to murder this chili for you? Okay. I have to kill the chili. Murder chili. Do we have a guillotine of some variety? I don't even know what murdering chili what you would do that. I haven't seen an execution device in here. I mean, I would just shoot the chili if you ask me. Smother it, maybe? Maybe. If you have the Ruthless perk, you can just shoot it. I don't even know what where the Ruthless perk would come from. It's the intro part. Oh, okay. Spiders in here. Let's see. Killing humanely. You gotta shoot the Fricker gang, but you never even dealt with them, so you didn't get honorable or ruthless. Oh, because I didn't do the Sheriff crab. Let's see. Killing. Type of French spoon used in fishing. I don't think that's true. Murdering chili. Attack both a duck and a harpsichord. I mean, I could attack a duck and a harpsichord, I think. I know there's no harpsichord here. Another wad of stuffing. It's those scary blocks. Fucking hell. Maybe Mr. Gunn had some manner of murdering. The solution is rather simple. See, I figured to kill chili, I would just eat it. But no, I can't just eat the chili. Because I've eaten too many things. Press F4, but here's the trick. You gotta hold Alt first. You know, Sun Praiser, that just might work. I feel like if I smashed it on the ground, can I give a hint? Yay, yeah, I'd appreciate that. I have no idea how to murder chili, to be quite honest. Except by eating it or shooting it. But my character is too much of goody two-shoes to do either of those things. Which is strange, because I've shot a lot of people unprovoked in this playthrough. First floor has the solution. Okay. Lard. Decorative shelf. Lardest. The pants room. The pantry. The parlor. I guess there are pillows on this couch. Smother the chili with the pillows. Chili sin pistoles muerto. It would have been helpful if nothing else in the house had pillows. Like all the beds. But, you know. Okay, euthanize your chili. Here we go. You hand the ghost the sleep bowl of chili, and he immediately gobbles it up. Oh my god. Thank you so much for dealing with that ghost. I am exhausted. What are you even doing? He kept demanding ghost food, but I don't really know how to cook except like nachos and popcorn. And just the regular time, not ghost nachos and popcorn. He was really insistent, so I figured ghost food is probably invisible, right? So I just pretended it gave him empty plates. I guess it worked, even though that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, thanks again. Snack bar guy is freed. Now it's just the one person in the third floor, which I can't remember. Third floor ghost. Knock, knock. Yes? It's Kitty and Florence, ma'am, the ghost hunters. Florence and Kitty. Whatever. I do feel significantly less haunted. Did you get rid of all the ghosts? We sure did, ma'am. Actually, my scanner still says there's still one. Shh! Yes, ma'am. All ghosts accounted for. Well, that's splendid. Come right in. Bustin' makes me feel, but it's NNN and you're busting all over this building. Break in case of attic. Okay. Attic opening stick. Epic. Hello, Miss Gunn. Hello, Kitty, was it? Thank you so much for getting rid of all those ghosts for me. Yeah, about that. Turns out there's one left. Oh, dear. Well, I need you to take care of it before I can pay you. Miss Gunn, I've got some bad news for you. Oh, what's that? It's you. You're a ghost, ma'am. Well, I'll be. When did that happen, I wonder? My condolences. Why, thank you. You're very kind. You know, this does explain some things. Like what? Like I haven't had an appetite for months. Nearly a year, in fact. They kept sending food up from the kitchen and the dumbwaiter, but I've just been dropping it out the window and sending the empty plates back so that Chef wouldn't have her feelings hurt. There's also the fact, you know, well, translucent. Yes, I thought it was just cataracts. Miss Gunn, this prompts a question, you know. Oh, what's that? Why are you a ghost? Well, I'm sure I don't know. You're the expert. Perhaps you can tell me. Actually, that's me. I'm the expert. Do you have some kind of unfinished business? Someone's tying you to this place? Well, now that you mention it, yes, I suppose I do. Do you mind telling me about it? My entire family disappeared a few years ago. My husband and 3 daughters. Oh, geez, I saw their rooms, but I didn't know they were actually missing. I guess they assumed they were just out of town or something. The sheriff suspected they had been kidnapped for ransom, but no one ever made any demands. They just vanished. I never found out what happened. I always thought they were taken away by ghosts. Why do you think that? I've always felt guilty about how many people have been killed by my invention. The belt buckle? The gun. Oh, right. I used to worry about their ghosts would come back to haunt me. When I built this house, I had an electrical anti-ghost field installed in the walls of this room, so they couldn't get in. No way! Awesome! Wait, doesn't that affect you? Well, I'm sure it would if I attempted to walk through the wall, but it never occurred to me to try. Ah. After Dan and the girls disappeared, I became so sure that ghosts had gotten them that I locked myself in here. After donating the rest of the house to the Historical Society so there'd be someone to look after the place. Now I feel rather silly about the whole thing. Silly? I mean, ghosts do exist, obviously. Well, yes, but now that I'm a ghost myself, I can sense the presence of other ghosts. They only just arrived in this house yesterday or the day before. That was when I called for an exterminator. But, you know, I didn't even question how I knew they were there. But I don't think there have been any ghosts in here before then. Why'd they all show up yesterday? I couldn't say. They all seemed very angry and confused, but since they couldn't get in here, they gave up and started just wandering around the house. They gave up quite easily, actually. Maybe because you were always already a ghost yourself. Well, Miss Gunn, what are we going to do with you? What do you mean? You did contract me for 13 ghosts, ma'am. You're the 13th. Oh, yes, obviously I could simply renegotiate the number with you, but perhaps you should go and exorcise me or whatever you do. I'd rather find a more peaceful solution. A peaceful solution? What do you mean? Well, we can release you from your ghostitude by solving the problem that's keeping you here. In your case, I guess that means finding out what happened to your family. Oh, well, I would be grateful if you could. I assume they're dead, and to be honest, I think I've gotten used to that fact. But I surely would like to know what actually happened. Alright, I see what I can do. More XP for looking at myself. Very important to get XP for that. Alright. Let's open this attic. Who the fuck is this guy? Is this Mr. Gunn? Boxes, old hats. More boxes. Dresser is dressed as a ghost. Hey, fuckhead. Hey, who the heck are you? I'm Kitty Smith, but since I'm not the guy who's apparently hiding out in Miss Gunn's attic, I feel I ought to be the one answering that question. Who am I? Well, that's just frickin' typical. I'm Chet Bullet, damn it! Am I supposed to have heard that name before? Yes, you damn well should have. Miss Gunn's invention would have been nothing without mine. Wait, let me guess. You invented the bullet? Phew, I thought for sure you were gonna say belt buckle again. Aw, shoot, now I want to change my guess. You're damn right I invented the bullet, but I was her assistant, so did I get any credit? Hell no! Sounds like you got an axe to grind. Not for much longer. Ah, jeez. Yeah, it looks like we found the bad guy. Okay, Chet, go ahead and tell us the details of your whole nefarious plan. I don't care much for your tone. Why should I tell you anything? Well, if you don't want to take credit for whatever your genius plan is, I'm happy to let you languish in obscurity. Well, it's too late for you to stop me anyway, so I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Certainly not as much as not telling me would. When Mrs. Gunn dies, control of the company and patents passes to me. I'm no murderer, mind you. I like to keep my hands clean. Heh. But I figured there might be some other people that have bone to pick with her, considering their manner of death. You summoned all these ghosts? That's right. All it took was some basic seance equipment wired up to the house's belfry for amplification. Snap for a mechanical genius like me. But seance gear summons ghosts related to the summoner. That's the whole point of a medium, a person who knows how to direct the summoning on someone else's behalf. So you get to talk to your own grandma instead of the summoners. You don't seem like the medium type to me. More like a small. But that does explain something I've been wondering about. Oh? It didn't make sense for all those ghosts to be here haunting Miss Gunn, because some of them weren't killed by guns. But they were all killed by bullets. Naturally, I anticipated there'd be a couple of those. That's why I rigged this room with an anti-ghost field, which I cleverly boosted so that ghosts couldn't even sense me up here. So your plan was to summon a bunch of angry ghosts who would initially be looking for you, but would haunt Miss Gunn instead when they couldn't find you. Correct! And once they've haunted her to death, Gunn Industries will be all mine! Well, I hate to be the bearer of good news, but Miss Gunn is dead. On the bright side, she's been dead for a year, so you pretty much wasted your time. What, really? Haha, I'm rich! Now I just gotta get out of here with all these ghosts spotting me. Yeah, the ghosts are gone too, so you're pretty much in the clear. Wonderful! The anti-ghost field is pretty effective. It's starting to make the back part of my brain itch. He flips a switch on an electrical device, and you suddenly become aware of an absence of extremely low-frequency hums right on the edge of your hearing. There's something else I want to ask you about. What happened to Mrs. Gunn's family? Oh, them. They've been out of the picture for years. I heard a rumor Damn got killed by desperados and buried in a shallow grave out backside of nowhere. Of course, I wouldn't actually know anything about that. Heh. Lucky for me, since I couldn't inherit the company with him around. Or their daughters. You son of a... Relax, the girls are fine. I'm not a monster. I'm pretty sure you're a monster. There's a weird little island kingdom somewhere on the other side of the ocean. Apparently it's stuck on some kind of bizarre temporal field that keeps nearly anyone from entering or leaving. Can't even find the place if you don't know how. Fortunately, I know a guy who knows how, so I gave the girls 3 free tickets to sleepaway camp. Wasn't that nice of me? You're an absolute bastard. Oh, well, that hurts my feelings. Fortunately, I'm about to have a whole lot of money to console myself with. Why, you... Hold on. We should talk to Miss Gunn first before you tear this ass a new hole. Huh? I thought you said she was dead. Depending on what she says, you might be too. I feel like I'm gonna kill this guy no matter what. If she doesn't want him dead, I'm just gonna kill him. Doesn't make a difference to me. Hi, Miss Gunn. Hello again. Have you managed to find anything out? Yeah, I have good news and bad news. Go on. I'm ready. Chet Bullock had your husband killed and your daughter's kidnapped, so he'd be the sole inheritor of your company when you died. He's also the reason all the ghosts were here. Don't kill him, there's a better way. That son of a... I should have suspected something when he suddenly started being so ingratiating back then. And when he wrote off desperados on his expense account. I'd read him out of my will, but I suppose it's too late. That's rather galling. What's the good news? He says your daughters are safe. They're just on a magical island somewhere that nobody can get to? That's not exactly comforting, but at this point I'll take it. Plainly, if he'd wanted to kill them, he'd have just done so. Wait, you spoke to him personally? Yeah. He didn't know you were already dead, so he's been hiding in your attic the last couple of days, waiting for the ghost to kill you. What do you want me to do with him? I'll leave it up to you. I'm not in a state to make any reasoned judgment. In any case, you've answered my question, and I can feel myself moving on already. Thank you for all your help. With a sad wave, Miss Gunn fades from view. Then, almost as an afterthought, the lock in her desk drawer pops open. Inside, you find a check written out to Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services, which Flo snags with a cha-ching and a blueprint. Miss Gunn's blueprint, huh? Well, I gotta find out what this makes. I hope it's a cool gun. Miss Gunn's opus. You vow to commit so much violence in her name. 3 poisoned enemies, 16, 19. 20 to 25 damage. And it adds 9 moxie. I have the best gun in the world. Well, what to do with this guy? I'm not done with him yet. I do want to just kill him. Oh, cool. Really big bells hanging above you. Science stuff. Large bells. Go to the bells and do boo. That's a pretty good bell. Can I do a G-U-N? Because G isn't a note, right? B. Boo. B-boo. B. Oh. Boo. Of course. Beg. As the eerie sounds of the bells fade away, ethereal outlines begin to appear around you and resolve, one at a time, into familiar spirits. Monsieur l'Aldeste, the lady who was running the Boo and Breakfast, and the librarian. You know, you don't really get very many of their names. Maybe you should have been better about introducing yourself to people. Anyway, you're soon surrounded by a small crowd of ghosts, with Miss Gunn being the last to arrive. This is the bell tower of my house. Kitty, what happened? Yeah, nice to see you again, but what's up, counselor? I suppose you're all wondering why I've summoned you here today. I did just ask that, yes. Well, I've come into some information I think you all might be interested in. This won't take long, will it? I need to get back to the afterlife. What's the hurry? They've got an all-you-can-eat buffet with every kind of meat in nugget form. Oh my gosh. You want to holster your pistol and slowly put it against your temple. Can't get there that way, you dummy. Rats. Literally was about to commit suicide for nuggets. Anyway, let me explain. Felicity, how did it feel when you got here? Originally, I mean. Well, I remember being very angry. I wanted revenge for my death, but the feeling went away pretty quickly, and I couldn't remember why I'd felt like that. I'm not the vengeful type. It doesn't even really make sense in your case. Yes, exactly. I never bore any ill will for the prosecutor that shot me. Was it basically the same for the rest of you? Just like that, yes. Myself as well. Me too. Thought so? Well, here's the deal. You were all summoned for the explicit purpose of taking revenge on Mrs. Gunn here. Attendez, I was not killed by Legon. I wasn't either. Yeah, some of you weren't. The summoning happened based on a connection to the summoner himself. Chet Bullet, the inventor of the bullet. But he was hiding with an anti-ghost technology and assumed that enough of your deaths would be gun-related that you'd turn your attention to Miss Gunn instead. Well, that's just dirty pool, and I should know considering I got shot for playing dirty pool. The thing is, he didn't know that Mrs. Gunn was already a ghost, so nobody take revenge on you, all just reverted to your regular state of mind. Huh, well I appreciate that info, but was it really necessary to call us all back to tell us that? What I wanted to tell you is that Chet Bullet has turned off his anti-ghost field. He was over there, at the other end of the attic. Now, I'm not going to make any noise about how he's ultimately responsible for all of your deaths, because that would both be crazy and also be literally the actual circumstances of your deaths. But Chet Bullet murdered Mrs. Gunn's husband, kidnapped her daughters, and attempted to use you all to kill Mrs. Gunn herself. So, if y'all are interested in a little frontier justice, 13 is a pretty good number for a posse. I mean, it's no 7 samurai, but it's more. The ghosts all turn to look at each other, and their eyes begin to glow red. The hunter is the first to leave the circle, closely followed by the poacher. Soon they've all left except for Felicity Wainwright and Mrs. Gunn. Mrs. Gunn looks hesitant for a moment, then seems to make up her mind. She gives you a stern nod, then follows the others. You turn away and soon hear a man screaming, but the sound quickly decreases in volume as though he's being pulled a great distance away. And then it's gone entirely. I figured you wouldn't be so into it, Felicity. Yeah, despite everything, I still believe in the rule of the law. Didn't you try to stop him, though? Nope. No, you certainly didn't. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Happy trails, Counselor. You too, Counselor. Badge looks good on you. She fades away with a wink. When do I get to romance this ghost? I need a sequel to this game where I can romance the ghost lawyer. Well, that's it. You reckon your careful recon of the situation has brought some true reckoning to Gun Manor. Congratulations on getting the best ending. Feel free to wander around the grounds and enjoy the scenery, maybe wrap up some loose ends. But otherwise, you're pretty much done here. Oh my god. They fully vaporized that guy. Anyway, here's more science crap. She's so powerful now. I wonder if the ghost hunter could do anything about that portal to hell. That would be really helpful. Did I get all the workers back? Yep, everybody's here. Hey, snacks guy. Deep fried holster. Gunpowder turkey leg. Gun-shaped cookie. Look, if she could do something about the portal to hell, I would like to do that. Not now, thanks. No trading for now. I have the best gun ever. I am so powerful now. Why does she only do 45 damage? That's unreasonable. Fucking fully whiffed me, idiot. Come on. Yes. Almost got both of them. Oh, this is a shooting one? Dumbass. I want to close this portal to hell. I will figure out how to do it. Holy shit! I'm a god. Stop being hell-phobic. Hell is badass. Well, my friend here doesn't like hell cows very much. They kill their family. So I'm simply trying to close the portal to hell. With the best gun ever made and also a shrimp fork. How many cows do I have to kill before hell is gone? Sounds like a her problem. It is a her problem, but I am helping her with it. Blam. Blam. She is extremely bad at killing cows, though. It's very sad. Do you have Cow's Bane? I don't even know where I would get that. I have a bunch of cow pieces. Any side quests? No? Any main quest stuff? Let's see, I could go to the place, the Silver Plater. Where is that? I was gonna tell you ain't gonna solve it by constant blasting, but constant blasting is what I'm good at! Where's that fucking silver plating location? Where is this guy? Moonshine Still. Reboot Hill. Medicine. I know there's a silversmith's house. And then the silver plater. There it is. I'm gonna head off. Okay, Panther dude. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna try and get all these things to I'm gonna try and become the person who saved them from the cows. Maybe something else. Maybe something else. Silver this up a coil of barbed wire. My actual tongue. Plate your tongue. Silver tongue. Now my tongue is silver. It's just 3 moxie. That's not even that much. Plate my weapon. Oh, I plated my weapon by accident. I don't know what I would do with this barbed wire. Silver-plated barbed wire. You should turn blue now. I don't think so. You know, maybe if I just wrap this portal to hell in barbed wire and silver barbed wire. Oh, medical gun. You're telling me I got a medical gun? It just gives 30 maximum HP. I want to use the silver barbed wire to lock this shit down. Silver poisoning from a silver-plated tongue. I need Cow's Bane. Where am I gonna get Cow's point? Silver poisoning turns you blue. Well, that explains why the silver mirror is the one that makes blue mana. Obviously. I'm gonna look this up on the internet. Portal to Hell west of Loathing. Because I've pretty much done everything else in this video game except for the beginning stuff because I literally missed it. So I need an Infernal Mallet and Cow's Bane. Let's see. Okay, I need Cowruption. So I need to eat 5 cow-tainted foods. And then I need to get Cow's Bane from Grady Tanner. Okay. Okay, so first I need to get, okay, Grady Tanner at the Tanner's hideout or something. Where the hell was that? Danny's Tannery. East of the mountains. Defeat the clowns at the clown campsite or join forces with Barnaby Bob. Let's take the tracks at the... Okay. What the fuck? Okay, destroyed campsite. Buy the beans. Take the beans by force. What about your gold tooth? Steals her fucking gold tooth. Okay. Follow the tracks. Go the opposite way. Approach the camp. Here are the clowns. Hello. Howdy. You again. Or howdy. You guys are a long way from the circus. You know about our circus? Yeah, Barnaby Bob's Traveling Circus something up north? Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow. That's the one. It's way up north, though. What are you guys doing all the way down here? Camping? What I mean is, were you guys camping all the way down here so far from home? Wait a minute. You guys walked all the way down here from the northernmost part of the territory for sightseeing on your break? You know anything about that wrecked camp nearby? It looks like the work of cows. You guys know a lot about cows, right? So why do you dress that way? Make a bag of clothes all the way. Hard to talk to people when they're all creeped out. Talking about rodeos. So what do you think? Are demon clowns real? I think I'm looking at some right now. I have to kill the evil demon clowns. I knew they were here and I will kill them. I'm drinking. Let's see. Clown Mook, Knife Clown, Clown with a gun. Random bullshit, go. I'm unshrimped. Don't you worry. Okay, well, I almost killed one. I drinked and I unshrimped. It's drinked. That shit is drinked. Don't you worry about it. You did 0 damage to me, dumbass. Kerblam. Shoot this guy. Oh, right. I'm gonna hit you with a fork. There. Alright, clown knife, circus ticket. Danny's Tannery. Okay. Ow, fuck. Alright, Danny's Tannery. I redeemed 2 more, become ultra hydrated. I will drink more water, fine. clown knife. Alright. I need to sleep, and then I need to eat some shit. Bad scene, in other words. Alright. You enter the tannery. The second thing you notice is that the place has been abandoned for years, probably since the cows came home. A lot of equipment is wrecked, and all of it covered with dust. The first thing you notice, there are a bunch of rodeo clowns in here fighting with... Well, they aren't cows exactly. They're more like possessed skins of cows. I think if someone redeems 6 in a row, Holiday should run in and hit you with a bucket of water like you're a coach after a football game. But my computer and my cafe and all my books and stuff. It's all very non-water resistant. It's a little strange because you've seen people wearing, for example, cow leather chaps. You've never seen anyone being attacked by their chaps. This place is strange. Hello. Yeah, but it'd be real funny once. Maybe so. Join the fracas. Skin cow, huh? I mean, they don't seem that tough. Observe. Damn clowns. Frickin' clowns. Anyway. 595 damage. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking fire wildly into the air. Well, I got 2 of them. Shut the hell up, clowns! Die, you demonic pieces of shit. I fully missed every single one of them. Piss. Hell and damnation. You missed. You also missed me. You guys are really bad at this, huh? You missed again. I am too fucking fast for y'all. Do you have any idea how good my gun is? Tannery backdoor key. Please. Okay, fine. I'll walk all the way around. Oh, bones. Tannery Saint Rage key. Tannery... Is it Saint Rage? Street Rage? A Streets of Rage key? I don't know why you're bothering with knives when you can just fucking poof! You also prepare for to be dead. Pow. There. What the hell's this? Toolbox. Leather shears. Cutting cowhide. 3 clowns here, each armed with a nasty-looking knife. Stretched out hide cows. I bet you think you're real clever breaking through the human plane. Did you think we wouldn't follow you? Did you think you'd find a weapon here to use against us, or are you just trying to escape? What? You take that back! None of them seem to have noticed you. It looks like you could sneak it back through the door if you're really careful. Nah, I'm killing them. When they see you, the clowns and cows stop hissing and mooing and posturing at each other. Hey, who the hell are you? Candygram? Moo! Uh-oh. Now's our chance! Get him! You guys are really bad at killing cows. If one of my bullets touches one of these cows, they just die. Fuck. Damn it. Anyway, kill him. That didn't kill him. That works. Hello, clowns. Increases all of my stats by 11. With my beverage of power. Okay, well, I hit one of them. You missed. Missed me again. Die. And really, I should have just shot the other one instead of shooting the one that was already wounded. Okay. Build a crate. Depressed rancher candy. Hello? Oh, thank God. You ain't one of those horrible clowns. Nope, I'm Kitty. Kitty Smith. I'm Grady Tanner. Good thing you arrived or I couldn't have held out for much longer. You actually a Tanner or is that your surname? Well, both. What are you doing in here? Hiding? What I mean is, why are you hiding in here? Because I don't want to die. Look, what's your story? Well, I was scavenging for tannin materials. Cow's bane ain't as easy to get a hold of as it was in the old days. Well, while I was searching, these cows showed up and those clowns showed up and I locked myself in here to hide. What's cow's bane? It's a herb for your tannin leather. You can't grow it in large batches anymore because cows show up and wreck the place. So there's other stuff we generally use for pig leather and so on. It's not as good though. Cows wreck your herb gardens. Yeah, if you're growing more than about a flower pot's worth, they get wind of it somehow. They hate the stuff, can't figure out why. Here, I got a few extra seeds you can have. Be careful with them. Packet of cow's bane seeds. How long you been in here? 3 or 4 days. I'm starving. Cow's bane's poisonous, so I've been chewing on this old leather hat for sustenance. Seriously? Yeah, want some? No. Well, I took care of the clowns and the cows, so consider yourself rescued. Empty lot and dirt water. Okay. So I have cow's bane. I have the cow's bane seeds. I'm gonna go back to dirt water and sleep so I can eat some cow materials and get all fucked up on cow ingredients. Alright. I eat some cow pieces. Cow tongue. Tainted beefsteak. Moxie, okay. Yes. Okay. So I ate 3 of them. Go to sleep. Eat 2 more. Cowruption. Okay. Cow tainted. Curdled bovine energy flows through your every nook and cranny. My power. Alright. Now we have to get... We have to get that infernal hammer. Oh, hello. You're welcome for buying those flowers from you. Hot dog, Tony's, liquid bread, leather goods. Okay. Sharpening strop. What is that? Flexible chaps, inflexible chaps. Damage your melee weapon by 3 or 4. Fine bandolier. None of these are very good, man. Hate to say it to you. I sharpen my jumbo shrimp fork. Okay. Now, I need to... Let's see. Danny's Tannery. Packet of cow's bane seeds. Bale of cow's bane. The time squeezer. Where do I find the fucking time squeezer? Where the fuck do I find that? El Vibrato Chamber. Curious False Mountain. Huh? On the coast in west of Loathing. The route which then leads you to El Vibrato Chamber. Okay. I will solve the cow's problem. I speak El Vibrato. Okay, coast. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Right? Wandering Region H with the El Vibrato transit. Okay. Region H. I don't know what Region H is. North Coastal. Okay. Garcha. Fight 'em. Be gone, vipers! I will not suffer your silliness. Piss. I only killed one of them. I hope I don't die in one shot. Ow. I'm gonna die in 2 shots, ain't I? Ow. Okay. North Coast. Be gone, cow skull. Those Frisco Vipers are real tough. Okay. Wander. Halloway's Hideaway. This ain't where I was looking for. The hell's this? Howdy. Name's Halloway. Hab Halloway. Sorry for the chittering. I ain't seen another person for a long time. Not surprising. This place is pretty secluded. What do you do here? Mostly I sell pine cones to squirrels. Well, I used to. Well, alright. What happened to the squirrels? One day they're here, next day we're bloodstains. Let's see what you're selling. Clip-on bow tie. Oh, I'll buy that, sure. Jar of peanut butter. That's delicious. Shovel, pickaxe, needle. Okay, man. I'll see you later. This blood spatter is almost disturbingly squirrel-shaped. A lot of squirrels. A lot of squirrels. Here it is. The Curious False Mountain. Alright, you sons of bitches. That's a lot of guys in those rocks. The stack of rocks are not gonna let you through here. Oh, fuck. That's actually quite a few snakes. Anyway. They're just baby snakes. These baby snakes are extremely healthy. $89 damage? What the fuck? Y'all are babies? Ouch. That's it. I'm blowing those snakes away. Oh, I used all my shit. Fuck. I did not consider this. Uh-huh. I may have fucked this up. Die, snakes! That killed less snakes than before. Piss. Disable that snake. Ow. Why do you do 40 damage? You're babies. Oh, Lord. Ow. Shit. Guns Opus. Oh, fuck, I unequipped it. I wear my good hat, too. That's it, I gotta go, I gotta go fucking make more poison explosion bombs. The group of snakes? Oh, Jesus, why are you doing that? I'm gonna kill you. I killed your fucking necromancer. Get the hell out of here. I don't have any spleens. Piss. I gotta get more snakes. I gotta go farm snakes to kill snakes. Truly, what the hell does it take? Ouch. One of you drop a spleen. I demand it. There, I got 2 spleens. Okay, spleen, venom gland, second venom, incredibly venomous, spleen, venom gland, venom. Alright. Now I can kilomatize those snakes, no problem. I went to the wrong place. I went to the Alamo Rent-A-Mule by accident. Shit. Alright. Alright. Oh, never mind. I guess I could have just shoved those snakes over. Goodbye. Anyway, you're one enemy, so I'm not worried about you. Banish it. Replace it. Booga secondary terminal. Host and power time squeezer terminal. Increase time squeeze power. Leave the terminal. Mess with it. Okay. Push the skeleton back through time tube. Put something in the left hole. Cow's bane seeds. Bale of cow's bane. Okay. Monolithic dark. Host and power terminal. Host and power Gachpano. Roberto containment. Primary terminal. Chrono key terminal. I will figure this shit out. So I have the cow's bane. Now I just need the infernal hammer. Which I get via... Let's see. Infernal mallet. West of Loathing. Tell me how to get it. Random encounter in Region E. Leather crafting. Region E. Midwest. Okay. So I just have to run around in the Midwest. And eventually I will get a hammer. Skeleton with a buffalo. Use the buffalo tranquilizers on him. I have the buffalo bandolier now. Alright. Now we're gonna wander. Open it up. Bottle of laudanum. Wander some more. Dig it up. Okay. I didn't find it, right? Cow's bane of this disciple. I don't know where the Midwest is. Location discovery. Non-combat events. Foraging, military supplies, mining supplies, rancher supplies. Shovel. %40 chance. Infernal soul fragment. 5% chance cow's eye. Enchanted buffalo skull. Tuna fork. Deputy badge. Infernal shit. No, find it on this page. Infernal mallet. Smoking crater. 13th encounter in this region with Calruption. Okay, so we're gonna be wandering around for a little bit. Gotcha. Region E. I don't know how to tell which region this is in. I think I'm in the right place. I'm pretty sure. We just gotta wander about 13 times. Big on, cow. I only need 1 bullet for you. Keep wandering. Give him some advice. Doing good deeds. Wandering around. Grabbing free shit off the ground. Vibrato thing. Blew it up. No fucking worries. Solve it. Take it to the gun show. Be gone, Python. Snake spleen. We love to see it. Dig it up. Alright, come on. Show me the infernal hammer. Get out of my way. I need the infernal mallet to summon the Lord of all cows and fucking kill his ass. And or trap him and not kill him. Hopefully I'll be able to... Oh, here it is. Infernal mallet. We have what we need. Scatter cow's bane. Ring it with the mallet. There he is. Who dares summon Duke? Why can't Duke Bovicus move? Not cool. Not cool at all. What are you? I am Duke Bovicus. What are you? I'm Kitty Smith. Duke Bovicus hates you, Kitty Smith. Release me. No. Duke Bovicus is getting very angry. Can I kill him? No. It's in it for me. Beefs you up a little bit, you let Duke Bovicus get... No. No. Well, what the heck is that? Okay. Check it out. Well, Duke Bovicus is trapped. Okay, so I captured Duke Bovicus. Now what? I was kind of hoping I would be able to kill him. Alright. He's trapped. Later, bitch. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to Frisco and watching the last cutscene. I didn't solve all the vibrato crap, but I don't got time for that, really. I don't think. We're watching the last cutscene. And then I'm ending the stream. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out, the consequences of their actions lack. With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes, but thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. They love it here. When the railroad completed and North ousted, Smee found himself out of job, but in of an opportunity. Most reasonable city? Yeah, we saw this before. The idea of a city to left didn't appeal to Susie much. After you and she parted ways, she moved down to Peninsula ways and settled at Cowsbane Farm. She'll start fighting the good fight in her own way. The Cowsbane. Thanks to you, Gunman are reopened and delighted tourists for centuries. The residual positive psychic energy created by the ghosts you helped leaked into the local water supply. In the decades to come, the businesses that sprang up near the manor were characterized by their environmentally friendly policies and charitable giving. Well, ain't that nice? After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louise moved to Frisco and opened her own shop specializing in artisanal breads and pies. That's lovely. Thanks to your assistance, Hobart Bupper got the photography bug. Yeah, the owl skeletons. I love the owl skeleton museum. The cult, yep. Unfortunately, I never found that last musician for them. You solved all of Breadwood's... I solved all of Breadwood's problems, including getting the horse to rehab. Cactus children, of course. Blood and breakfast works really well. The window's still totally broken. Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum. In 1906. Okay, well... What? How? What do you... Okay, well, I guess that the ending didn't change even though I locked out Duke Bovicus. So it turns out it was for naught, unfortunately. Anyway, let me find someone to raid. My efforts were for naught. Let's see. Let's raid Alphenia. Because she is playing Voices of Void, which is a cool game. Alphina. Oh, fucking hell, I can't raid her. I'll send you to M. Dread then, who's playing Fields of Mystria. I will see you all later. That is to say, I will see you on Friday, where we continue playing Phoenix Wright on Friday, as we do. Hopefully, I will not have to voice an extremely annoying character that fucks up my throat, but we will see. And then on Sunday... I can't remember. We're going to continue playing Itora, which is fun. I have been enjoying that, and it looks like we're near the end of that, so I'll be able to start playing one of the new games I just picked up. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.